Right here at Orlando. What a top fuel Harley. Lane number one, suit him up. Lane number one. Call outs coming out next. Lane number one. All right. Heat up that big gigantic tire. Bring it to the starting line. Make sure you got them aimed in the right direction. Because when this baby comes off the starting line, it'll carry the wheel. Saw it a little bit earlier. About 300 foot out. If this baby gets hooked up to the track, and there's no doubt about it, the racetrack is ready to go. Let's see what Preston's got for us. Activate the tree and wheel up. Look at that baby go. Get her back in the grove. Down to the top end of the racetrack. He goes 744, 167 mile an hour for the Pro Fuel Harley coming out of St. Augustine, Florida. As the bike came off the starting line, you saw it move to the right. And then he has to guide the bike by kind of leaning on it and put it back in the groove. Good run. Congratulations. Really appreciate them coming out and kicking things off with All Out Live with the Pro Fuel Harley. Now we got a few more call-outs to come out of staging lane number one here in just a couple of moments as we get ready to rock and roll with some of the activity here today. We've been doing time runs and get things kicked off here at Orlando Speed World. So come out with the category of 11 seconds to 12:50. They'll come out first right after these call-outs. And then we'll go to lanes 4 and 5, 10 second to 10:99. Lanes 2 and 3, 8 seconds to 9:99, and we rock and roll through the program. But right now what we do is we come out with that 11 second to 12:50 category, and we run that to completion.
Test, you hear me?
Check 2.
All Out Live is sponsored by Raystar Wheels, high-performance alloy wheels for the track and the street. Bullseye Power Turbocharger. Wild Bill Divine makes over 3,200 horsepower with a pair of Bullseye turbos. Whatever your power goals, Bullseye Power Turbos can get you there. Pennzoil, get next-level performance and protection for your engine. JLT Performance, home of the JLT True Cold Air Kit. Racing Junk, the world's #1 racing and performance classifieds. Stifler's Chassis and Suspension. Don't just race, dominate. Fuel Lab, unmatched innovation and fuel delivery solutions. You're watching All Out Live, the world's first live drag racing game show.
All Out Racing is back. All Out Live starts right now.
Welcome to All Out Live, Orlando Speed World. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. It's been a crazy rainy weekend, but we're here racing. It's Sunday. 3 days of racing action has been trying to go on, and now it's finally happening right here. First of all, we want to thank Orlando Speed World, Wade, Ozzy, the crew over here for helping us out, doing a great job on getting this track around. You guys will see today how well this track hooks and how well these guys do their job here. We want to thank all of our sponsors, number one, Pennzoil, Stifler's, JLT, Racer Direct, RJS, Stifler's, Keen Parts, JLT, all those guys for helping out this year. This is our last show of the year. We've traveled all over the country to bring grassroots racing to this stage right here, the elevated stage. Not $1 million sponsored cars. These guys right out here in the staging lanes that have raced all hard all weekend and qualified are grassroots racers, guys that live next door to you. We're going to make them famous today. They're going to stand right next to me right here on the stage. I'm going to give away cash and prizes worth over $5,000 for each one of the classes. We're going to start off our racing today with a segment called the Call Out. The Call Out starts online, ends right here on this track. It's keyboard to concrete. Some of these guys have talked some serious smack online. We're going to see what happens right now. Ray McNews put a couple matchups together. We've had some cancellations from guys that had to go home from the weather, but we're going to run these guys through. We're going to do a setup right now. We're going to start off with them. Go into our ET classes, and we're going to finish with our call-outs, and local guys actually got to call each other out. We're going to end with that. So right now, welcome to Orlando Speed World, All Out Live. Steve, take it away. Tell us what's going on with the call-out right now. Here we go. I hear him firing up.
All right, here we go. First set of machines coming out in the call-out. A lot of these competitors been here all 3 days, and we greatly
check two.
appreciate them. We're ready to rock and roll. These are some of the local folks going to take on some of the guys that kind of tour around with us. And here's the Bullseye Power turbocharged machine of Bill Devine. Wild Bill going to take on that Chevrolet Nova, local guy here. Getting ready to rock and roll here in this call-out part of the program. Now, some of the competitors may still be in the program, but right now they're calling the guy out. So, Mark coming out of Bradenton, Florida. Getting ready to rock and roll here with this setup. All right, Bill Devine, the Bullseye Power Machine's been on tour with us all season long, been helping us out, giving away a turbo at all the events, and been with us. This car is dynamite. So here's the local Chevrolet going to take on that Bullseye Powered machine. This will be 8th mile, no time. We'll get down to that finish line. It'll be a true win light only up on the starting line. So I don't know how fast Bill is, and I ain't too sure how fast the Nova is, but we're going to find out in just a couple of moments here with this setup coming to the starting line. All right. Wild Bill Devine, Bullseye Power out of Michigan, taking on the Florida Chevrolet. Don't have a tech card on them. All right, here we go. Instant green. Bill's bringing it in. We're set. Go. Whoa, the Nova's out there. No, Bill gets squirrely. No, it's going to be Florida taking out the Michigan driver of Wild Bill Devine. Bill just a tad tardy off that starting line. May have rattled the tires a bit. Got out there about 300 foot out. Moved around, and pretty good set of numbers, but it's going to be the Florida Chevrolet taking out that Bullseye turbo machine in that call out. All right, we'll change things up and get ready to go with the next pairing. Coming out here in the call outs. And we're good to go. So these competitors back in the pit area, challenge me, challenge you. Who's going to do this? Who's going to do that? And all right, we're going to bring them in, put them in the water box, and get ready to light them up. Yes, sir. All right, little shot of juice into the injector there. The loose screw. George Rubistello coming out of New York. Now, this will be an interesting matchup. Rick Prospero. It's going to be Rick and George coming up right here. It's a Mazda RX-7 taking on that Chevy 2. Now, George has been with us on the tour for All Out Live all season long. Saw it on the Facebook on All Out. You might have seen it. George wounded a cylinder head a ways back. Went on Facebook. We found somebody to help him out, and they got the machine repaired. Struggled a bit this weekend, but got it sorted out. See if he can put it together. Is it going to be the Mazda or Chevrolet here in this call-out?
Here we go, Rick Prospero, Dragway competitor. Here, local boy, Florida, putting them in the beams. No wheelie bars, get you some.
Well, George leaves that starting line too soon. So Rick's going to get the automatic win down there at the top end of the racetrack. George just couldn't hold that Chevrolet down. So right now, as we take a look at this, Marco, it's 2 for Florida.
2 for Florida in this round.
Exactly, and ain't nobody going to get around them Florida guys right now. What are you thinking?
Nope, not at all. Not if with the outlaw guys that you guys brought. You guys got next year bring a little bit more better caliber.
All right, there's a shout out. There's a shout out. Thank you, Marco. He's giving us the rundown, telling us the truth, the real true statement. Florida so far on the numbers on these call outs. So we can go ahead and fire up the next pair as soon as we get the track clear. Our next pair coming out, looking down there into the start line. All right, so this will be the final call or final pair in this call out round of competition. Then we'll go into round number 1 competition. I'm liking it. Exactly. All right, so it's going to be an interesting matchup here. These are some really trick-looking machines. Champagne, the Ford. Side by side, heating up the tires in this matchup of the call-outs. Herbert Champagne over there, that's a 78 Pinto wagon, supercharged, injected, taking on that Chevrolet pick-em-up truck. It's a couple of hot competitors in this call-out action. Staging lanes, staging lanes 6. Lane 6 suit up. We're getting ready to go to lane number 6, the 11 to 1250 category. Now, you want to go right back to back, just go down and then change the category? Brian's just going to introduce it. Okay, all right. Yeah, just stand by 1 second. All right, here we go. So he's just going to take it after I call this out. All right, here we go. Ford and Chevrolet, the final call out in this part of the show, and we'll come back with some of those cars later in the program. Our first category of competition for the quarter mile all out will be coming up in a couple of moments. All right, here we go. Chevrolet and Ford. Who's the first one to the 660 mark? Watch for the true win light on the scoreboard. It's no time. Whoa, baby. Herbert wheels up side by side. It's going to be Chevrolet to the finish line and taking that call out right there in that matchup.
Okay, guys, here we go. We're going to start off with the 11.0 to 12.50. We're going to bring these guys right up over here in front of the Orlando Speed World sign in the back of the staging lanes. Ray and I are going to go ahead and sit there and put these guys matched up. So they should be backing up into the staging lanes right now. Hang tight. Here we go. We're going to pair these guys up. So I'm going to go take it from here. I'm going to join Ray McNew, and we're going to go ahead pair these up. All right, Gavin, take this away. Show us who our first Instant Green competitors are.
My name is Gavin Jerome. Welcome to Instant Green. I'm going to give away some cold, hard cash. To my right, we have...
My name's Reese Prospero.
And where are you from, Reese?
Satellite Beach, Florida.
Satellite Beach, Florida. She's going against...
Joe Girardi.
Where are you from?
Sebastian, Florida.
All you got to do, pick left, pick right. You could win some cold, hard cash. Let's get it done, Steve.
All right, here we go with our first matchup coming into the water box.
What are your thoughts? Left or right? All right. So hold that up. She's picking right lane.
Okay, what's going on here?
You got left lane. Here we go.
All right, here we go with our first matchup. Coming to the starting line is going to be the foreign car and the Chevrolet Malibu.
Yes.
Christy Reynolds,
Yeah.
Jeff Chapman, the first matchup. Coming to the starting line. Yeah, roll up that window. Christy. 78 Malibu and a 99 Honda Civic. And it's going to be a matchup for the first pair of our 11-second to 1250 category. We're now going to the quarter mile, round number 1 competition, all out to the finish line. Who's going to get there first? Here we go. Bang. Out of the box and away we go. A Honda moving it through the gears, but I think the Malibu is motoring on by. Christy Reynolds out of West Melbourne, Florida, going to get there and stop the timers first, taking the win light and into the next round of competition.
All right, we've got the winner
Just hold them in the water. Hold them in the water.
He is up 1-0.
Oh, fuck. I got to have their ring. Just hold them in the
Take the left then.
She's going to take the left-hand lane. Here we go. Round 2. Take it away, Steve.
All right, burn 'em, burn 'em, burn 'em. All right, here we go. Round number 2, or I should say matchup number 2 in this competition. Gavin down there getting things squared away, the Mitchell machine and the Pierce machine. We got little Cocoa, Florida for the 86 Camaro coming out of the water box over there on the American Motorsports side of the racetrack. James Pierce out of Lakeland, Florida, 82 Chevrolet Camaro. So a couple of Chevy Camaros in this round of competition. Round number 1, second pair out in our 11-second to 12:50 category. Now we run this to completion. The winner comes back. I got a call. Well, I got a call down to Vince. All right, here we go. Mean, lean, and green, and down to the top end of the racetrack we go. And we get down to the top end of the racetrack, and taking the win's going to be Jamie Pierce. And we're going to go down there to Gavin.
All right, that was the right lane. Get in the win. We've got 2 wins for Joe. Give Joe a round of applause. And we've got Reese. You did good. And we've got some single car passes. And so that means we have a winner, I believe. You get some cold hard cash, Joe. You came a long way. He's holding his hand out. Here's 50. And here's $100. And you are the winner on this round of Instant Green. Well done, sir. Now, Reese, you will not go home empty-handed. You'll get my respect and love. You'll get a Pennzoil bag, and we're going to hook you up with a case of Pennzoil here at a later date. So thank you for playing our game. Have a great one. Back to you, Steve.
All right, here we go. It's going to be a competition buy because what happened? The competition was unable to make the call. So this is going to be an automatic win. Coming to the starting line. Anthony Green, 90 Mustang coming up. Down there so he can make that call. I bet he doesn't have it. All right. So he'll automatically advance. Anthony Green out of Beaufort, Florida, 90 Mustang just motoring on down the raceway. And I can go here? I can go?
Copy.
Send the next race. Send the next
Okay,
race.
burn them. I got to tell them. All right, here we go with the next machine coming up, number 319 coming up. Look into the computer. It's Marco Lopez. He's out of Orlando, right here out of the racetrack. He works here at the racetrack, and his competition did not show. Another competition buy in this particular category. And the winners will be coming back. Winners will come directly back, and there goes Marco Lopez. Just motors on down the boulevard, 660 feet, puts up that win light up on the scoreboard. That'll automatically advance them into the next round of competition. So they're going to go down the track, come back into the staging lanes, and we're going to continue on. And that should bring us back with 4 competitors. And we finished that category completely out.
I will. We don't hear
We're going to have an advantage for you guys. Now, your name is?
Sherry Peak,
And where are you from?
Lakeland, Florida.
Lakeland, Florida. You've seen how this game is played. You've gotten to see 4 cars go down there. All you have to do is pick the left lane or the right lane. If you pick the correct lane, you could win some cold, hard cash. Are you excited? I like that. You've got an L and R. Now, to the left of me, I've got
Stevie Ray.
Stevie Ray. Where are you from, Stevie Ray?
Originally Detroit, but now I live in Indy Atlantic.
And you know what they say, ain't no party like a Detroit party.
Motown rules.
Yeah, indeed. So you know how the game is played. It's very, very simple. You've seen 4 cars. You've seen them make a pass. You have an advantage. So you've seen these. These people that played the game first time, it was their first time seeing the cars, and you even know one of the drivers, and so that may play into it as well. All you have to do is pick correctly. The best part about this game show, it's called Instant Green. Instant Green Start makes everything level. You saw a couple of these pros, these outlaws, asleep on the green, and so you could be exactly right, and if they're sleeping, it could cost you money, Sherry. Is that going to make you sad? Yes. I want to introduce my partner in crime. This is Robin. Say hi, Robin.
Hi. How are you?
And that makes me Batman. No, don't call me Batman. This is Instant Green. We're going to have a lot of fun, and I'm going to throw it back to the tower and my good friend Steve.
All right, so that's going to be a wrap for that first round of competition. Now, the drivers need to come right back into the staging lanes. They come right down as you get the win light. You come back up the staging lanes. They're down at the ET booth. They do not get a time slip today. No time slips. You're going to be on the clock. You come right back up into the return road area, back up into the Speed World wall back there, and we get things sorted out and get ready to rock and roll with the next round of competition. Now, this is a hot lap competition. That means you come right back into the staging lanes. We get you parked out front. We'll get you paired up for the next one. We run it until we complete it and give somebody $2,000 to win the category and all those good prizes and goodies from all the various sponsors here at alloutlive.com. So, a lot of good things coming your way.
I'm going to play it safe. Get ready to interview. Go ahead and start. Have Mike shoot Brian. Okay, go Brian.
All right, guys, here we go. We are here with Christy Reynolds. How you doing, Christy?
I'm good, thanks.
So, I know battling the rain all weekend and stuff. We appreciate the patience and stuff like that. But are you ready to rock and roll? And how's the car running?
Car's running great, and I'm ready to go.
Ready to go? You had a call out too. I heard with one of the guys here who works the track. What's his name?
Marco Lopez.
You ready? You're gonna take him on later as well. Great. Tell us a little about the car. Tell me what you got here. I mean, other than being absolutely gorgeous, I love the color and everything like that. Tell me a little about the power plant and what you do. Let's say, I mean, you bracket race. What do you do?
Yeah, I bracket race it here locally. It has a 385 small block in it.
385 small block.
Yeah.
Any power in it?
No.
No power.
Nope.
All motor.
All motor.
Do you bracket race on a regular basis? Is that what you do? Or you run any outlaw classes? What do you do?
I usually run 8th mile bracket racing.
8 mile bracket racing. Great. So we're going to come right back around. If you win, you're going to come right back here again. You could do whatever you want to cool it down. Once we run these four off from here, you have exactly 3 minutes. I know you look. She's cool as a cucumber in here. I'm not lying. I mean, no problem. I do this every weekend. So we're going to make our way down to the next competitor, but we want to say thank you again for your patience in coming out and supporting us. I mean, it's been a long week, but thank you. And make a shout out to anybody you want right now.
I couldn't do it without my husband, Rob.
There you go. Rob, she says thank you. All right, we're going to make our way over here to car number 287, which is James. Hey, James, how you doing, buddy?
Good. Doing real good.
Ready to rock and roll or what?
Yes.
Looks like it's been a long weekend. You guys are a little tired, but you get ready to make this competition. It's going to be a little getting hot here. Right back around again. You asked some questions. Yes, if you come right back around, if you win again, you get 3 minutes to cool down. You could have some of your crew members here to help you cool down. You look cool as a cucumber right now, but after 1 or 2 more rounds, I don't know.
I don't know. I got here Friday and I was 60, and today I'm 61. I mean, come on.
It's your birthday today? Yesterday. Happy birthday, everybody. Round of applause for this guy over here. Happy birthday, man. 61 years young. So you signed up online. You made it into the class. Now you're hot lapping. You're getting closer and closer to winning the cash. One shout out to anybody you want to do?
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad. There you go. Thanks, Dad. Let's make our way back down over here. You guys have our last guys back. You've got probably about 2 minutes before we rock and roll. Okay, guys? Car 252 over here. Anthony Green.
Hey, me. That's me.
How you doing, Anthony Green? You ready to rock and roll or what?
Oh, yes. Ready to do it.
What do you think about All Out Live, man? I know it's been a long weekend, and we appreciate your patience and stuff like that, but are you ready to do this, man? It's going to be hot. It's going to keep rolling.
I love it to death.
Love it to death?
Love it to death.
What do you usually race? You race in a bracket deal? You run some grudge stuff? What do you do?
I do a little both, but mostly bracket racing.
Mostly bracket racing locally over here and around the track in Florida and stuff like that?
No, I'm from South Carolina, Beaufort, South Carolina.
So you came down to South Carolina to come racing with us this weekend. There you go. Everybody come out and join us. From South Carolina to Florida to racing this, and guess what? You're racing for the cash. Thank you. Any shout-outs to anybody?
This South Carolina, my homeboys.
The homeboys in South Carolina. Great. Good luck, man.
Okay.
Got it. We got 1 minute left, guys. Car 319. Oh, look who it is. Look who we got here. Marco. I think your call out's sitting right down the end over here. Well, this might happen early, possibly?
We might have to do it in the finals. We might have to do it in the finals. So
You've been a great asset all weekend long. Marco's been working with us. He works at the track here. He also signed up for the All Out Live show. He made it in as well. He didn't have to drive very far. He works here. But are you ready? What do you think about the show, man?
Oh, I love the show. Great concept. I'm glad you guys brought it back, and we're gonna try to make Orlando the best one.
There you go. Right so far, right now, Orlando's standing up for everybody over here. So, Marco, guess what? 3 minutes is over. Strap them in, guys. Let's get it ready to rock and roll. You guys good over here? I'm gonna go to Ray McNew over here. He's got our matchups. What do we got, Ray?
Yeah, with the differences in the times, we're gonna run 287 against 319, and the Mustang's gonna get a tire.
This one?
We're gonna set him out of tire.
Marco, you get one tire. All right, you're gonna stage with the rear tires. What about round two?
Yep. And Christy is going to be running Anthony.
I'm sorry.
With the Mustang, and with the discrepancy, he's going to stage on the rear tire.
Okay. So we're going to run Christy against 252 over here. He's going to get the rear tire. That's how we do it over here. We want to make it fair. When we have car counts and stuff and issues, we want to make sure everybody has a fair chance to race here. The weather knocked it out, but guess what? The racing's really hot. Let's get these cars fired up. Right, ready? Ray's done a great job. Here's your matchups. Round one goes now.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Semifinals. Who goes to the money round? The big money round. It's going to be an interesting matchup. Got a pair of Fords and a pair of Chevys. Our first pair coming up into the starting line. Let's go down to Gavin.
It's the great. Here we go. I am with Sherry. Sherry, do you want left lane or right lane?
Left lane.
Left lane. Now the right lane gets a tire. He gets an advantage. You still want left?
Yes.
Throw me that sign. Stevie Ray, what do you think?
I got to take the right lane. I can't bet against Marco.
You can't bet against Marco. We got right lane. We got left lane. Let's see. Take it away, Steve.
All right, here we go. Chevrolet and Ford semifinals of our 11-second to 12:50 category. James Pierce, Marco Lopez. Marco got enough with the Ford to take away the Chevrolet. Let's see what we got right here. Who goes to the big money final round of this category? Marco getting a little bit of an advantage, if you will, with the rear wheel start, but I think the Chevrolet is going to take it away. Down to the quarter mile we go. 13:20. Watch the true win light. It's going to be James Pierce getting down there to the final and taking that win.
All right, we've got a winner. It was the left-hand lane. Sherry picked it correctly. She's up 1, and Stevie Ray's got 0. Now we got strategy involved. We've got only one more race. Somebody's going to take home some money. We've got these two cars, Christy in the left and the yellow car in the right. What do you want?
I'm going to take left lane.
He's going to take the left lane. Now strategy can involve a smart person would take the left lane. They both have the left lane. Here we go.
All right, here we go. Chevrolet and Ford. Marco went down, so it's a Chevrolet already. James Pierce is in the final. Well, is it going to be an all Chevrolet final, or is it going to be a Ford and Chevrolet? Christy Reynolds, Malibu, giving a rear wheel start for Anthony Green. So both the Fords have been handicapped starting. Yeah, you bet. All right, here we go. Chevrolet and Ford. Bang, we're off and away, and oh, man, the Chevrolet. Christy Reynolds wheeling down to the top, and you got to go all out. Down to the finish line, Christy Reynolds takes it to an all-Chevrolet championship final round of competition in the 11-second to 12:50 category. And here we go down to Gavin.
Instant green. Wow, that was fantastic. We have 2 for 2 with Sherry. I'm going to be back in just a second because you're excited. Stevie Ray, you did well. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. We've got lovely parting gifts for you. We've got some Pennzoil, and we'll hook you up. But right now, it is my pleasure to go 50 and 100. That should be counted. I don't trust me either. Give her a nice round of applause. It's Sherry. She wins some money on Instant Green. It is a very simple game show, but there's strategy involved. Sherry was smart. She had the lead. That first race was so pivotal. She had the lead. She was guaranteed to walk away with $100 if she was smart. She picked the exact same lane, but she also knew that Christy was going to cover, and so she walks away with $100. It's some strategy. It's very cool. I've got two really great competitors here. What is your name?
Emily Keith.
This is Emily, and what's your name?
Isabella.
You're going to play Instant Green. Are you excited? Yes. Excellent. I'm glad to have you. What's your name, my brother?
TJ.
This is TJ. Where are you from, TJ?
Port St. Lucie.
Excellent. We're going to play some Instant Green. All you have to do is pick left lane or right lane. This is the final. This is the big one. So you look at these cars and see what you think. Now, they are the ladies first. We are very gentlemanly at All Out. So I'm going to give you guys first choice. So you think about what you're liking. You've seen them race, and then you've got a choice to make. Because if you pick the same one that they do, and there's a tie, either you both win or both lose, guess what? You tie and you each get $50. But if you want all the money, TJ, I think you're going to go for the win. I don't think you want to take the easy way out. You're going to go for the throat. You could pick something different and win $100. It's up to you. There's strategy involved. It is Instant Green. And my name is Gavin Jerome. They're bringing the cars up. It takes a little while to cool these guys down. So where are you from?
Sanford.
She's from Sanford. You had to tell her where she was from. She's not driving, and that's a good thing. So you're from Sanford, and you have a beautiful Doberman. Tell me about Tucker.
He's great.
He's awesome, isn't he? Awesome. Are you having a good time here at All Out Live?
Yes.
Excellent. We're having a great time having you. I'm going to throw this back to Brian. Tell us about this final we've got.
Okay, guys, we're back here in the burnout box. We're waiting for our next competitor. Come on up. Let's negotiate. You want some cash, don't you? Or you want a lane? So what we're going to do here is we're getting our competitors up. We're going to bring them up to the stage. We're going to do a little negotiation. We're going to see what happens here. You know, maybe some strategy going on here. Everything's open right now. Come on. Here we go, guys. Let's go up to the stage in front of the crowd and let's talk this out. Strategy right now.
All right, people, let's make some noise for these guys. Woo. Awesome. Go get them, guys.
All right, guys, here we go. Let's make our way up here. That's part of the strategy here. So I'm wearing him out, he says, because he just turned 61 years old. Come over here. Come over here. Stand right back here with me. You see that right there? That could be yours very soon. But you got to negotiate first. So here we go. Age over beauty. 61 yesterday. Tell us a little more about yourself, what you're running.
Blueprint engine, 383 stroker.
What year's the car?
82. Electric windows, cigarette lighter works, complete everything, all glass.
Okay. And what is your name? I'm sorry.
Mickey.
Mickey. Last name?
Pierce.
Mickey Pierce, 61 years old. Your competitor is?
Christy Reynolds.
Christy Reynolds. Give us a little more information about the car. Maybe a little more.
It's a 78 Malibu. Like I said, it has a 385 small block in it. And I just drive it. My husband does all the tuning, so.
A little poker face, I think. So here we go. In the final round of All Out Live, this is our 11-0 to 1250 class. Anything is on the table for negotiation. So, your lanes, we're actually going to do tenths if you need a few tenths if you feel. You go heads up. You could do whatever you want. So, I'm going to give it to ladies first to ask what she wants. Are you looking for a negotiation? Are you looking for heads up? What do you want?
Well, I know he's about a tenth faster than me, so to make it even,
so what do you
give me a tenth.
You're asking for a tenth?
Yeah.
A tenth would be about a rear tire. We could do a rear tire on a tenth. Sound good to you with that? Rear tire? Come here. Come and stay. Look at that.
No, I'm not getting close to that. We're not giving the rear tire.
Whoa. Okay. So no negotiation on that. So what are you looking? I mean, heads up, is that what you're looking for?
I'm 61. I'm slow off the light. She'll probably kill me. Are you foot braking or trans?
I'm foot braking, and I've only been back in the car for less than a year. You got many years experience on me.
Oh, look at it's trying to.
Only been doing this for about 7 years.
So we got 7 years. Foot breaking it. She wants a 10th. You don't foot breaking it. She wants a 10th. You won't give it. Will you give anything?
I'd rather not. If it's up to me.
So what do we got here? How are we going to break this ice? Will you go heads up with him?
I will go heads up with him.
Okay, so here we go. She obviously is confident that she's going to whip your ass. That's number one.
I'm getting
right?
hotter and hotter, and I'm going to slow down.
So here we go. We got two great competitors. This is the final of the 11.0 to 12.50 class. It is a heads-up race for all the cash. It's $2,000 cash. These great prizes over here. So you guys will be able to get some Race Star wheels, GLT coil intakes, fuel pumps from Fuel Lab, Stifler suspension, $300 gift certificate. This is all the marbles on the line. Shake hands. Get in the cars as soon as possible here. Let's ready to roll. This is hot. Roll, guys. Go. Here we go, guys. The two competitors for 11.0 to 12.50. Go to Gavin with the next round of Instant Green.
Here we are, Instant Green. My name is Gavin Jerome. We have the finals. We have fantastic contestants to my right from Sanford, Florida, the pride of Sanford. You get the first choice. You heard the negotiation. They tried to go back and forth, but they decided on heads up. Who do you like? Which lane? Do you like Christy or do you like Mickey?
Christy.
They like Christy. What do you think? Do you like Christy as well? It's got to be a team effort. You've got to come to a consensus. Or are you going to let Emily pick the car?
I guess, Emily.
You're going to go with Christy. So this group, they picked the right lane. Christy, we can't see you underneath there. I want you to hold it. All right, what are your thoughts? They want Christy in the right lane. What are your thoughts?
I'm going to have to go left lane.
He's going to go left lane. Hold L. Somebody is going to win $100. It is Instant Green. Steve, take it away.
All right, we're getting down there. This is serious business. We're down for the big money run right here. Both competitors jumping in there, getting ready to go. All Chevrolet championship final for the big money. $2,000 to win. It's just like working the starting line, being the starter or something, making $2,000. You know what I'm saying? How about a $2,000 prize money, bunch of wheels and things and this and that and championship prizes as we get ready to crown our first champion today at All Out Live right here at Orlando Speed World. A great, great racing day. We've struggled through some weather, but after our time runs from a couple of days ago and yesterday and a little bit of rain here and there, we're down to that championship final. Going to be Chevrolets a pair, Malibu and the Camaro as they strap in, get ready to rock and roll. So just put the final helmets on, and as soon as Ray gives us the word, a thumbs up from Ray, we'll get ready to fire them up on line. So just about set to go. Big money run. Ray McNews says we're ready to go. Burn 'em, burn 'em, burn 'em. That's the word to go. So let's go ahead and light them up. Championship final round. Here we go. For the money. Category number 11 second to 12.50. All the money is on the line. All Chevrolet. Lakeland, Florida, taking on West Melbourne, Florida. 82 Camaro for Jamie Pierce. 78 Malibu for Christy Reynolds. All right, bring it forward and rock and roll. All right, here we go. Championship final for the big money. It's going to be the young gal over there from West Melbourne, Florida, Christy Reynolds, or Jamie Pierce, the gentleman from Lakeland, Florida, in that 82 white Chevrolet Camaro on the Aeromotive side of the racetrack. Here we go. All right, we're set. Cars are moving into the staging beam. Here we go for the money run. James and Christy, championship final for the 11 second to 12.50 category. Bang, we're off. They're side by side. The Malibu's making a move. Top end of the racetrack. Watch the board. It's going to be a win light. Congratulations to Christy Reynolds from West Melbourne, Florida. The 78 Malibu takes the win, and we're going to go down to Gavin and Instant Green.
That was about as close as you could get. What a fantastic final. TJ, I thought you had it. That was really good. We've got a lovely party gift for you. We've got Pennzoil, but guess what? We've got a winner right here. You have got $50 for Miss Emily and $50 for you, courtesy of Instant Green. Thank you for playing our game. You guys have a great day. Thanks, Emily. Give them a round of applause. Instant Green is just that simple. I'm going to throw it back to Brian. My name is Gavin Jerome. Thank you for watching Instant Green.
Okay, guys. So we got a little time before these guys come back, or Christy comes back. You saw Christy kick butt right there. Female winner. I think we've had one or two female. Actually, we've had two female winners so far in the series that we've worked on here. So Christy's going to come back. She's going to stand on the stage, and I'm going to hand her a couple of dollars. First of all, I want to put a big thanks once again to Orlando Speed World. Wade and everybody, Ozzy, the whole crew has been really killer. Jennifer's been up at the front gate. She rocks. Handle a lot of problems with this rain. But we want to put a big, huge shout out to the people that make this happen. Pennzoil, Stiflers, Raystar, Keen's Parts, JLT, Bullseye, RGS, Fuel Lab. Like I said, Racer Direct. These guys come out here. They race hard, but these companies support this. They make this happen. In 2019, we're looking for support as well from new sponsors. As you can see, these aren't $1 million racers. These are the people next door. We want to support them. These are the people that buy your products. So get behind the grassroots racer. Spend money. They spend money at stores buying your products. These are the real people that spend the money, not $1 million sponsored people. These are the guys that deserve the support that you guys put out. So get behind All Out Live, and we'll support them. We're going to put them on the stage here. We've got a few minutes here that we're going to kill. It's going to take a few minutes. Obviously, there's a quarter mile, so she's got to come all the way back around, back in the stage lanes, and come back up here again. But once again, my crew's awesome. It's going to be a really, really long weekend. We want to thank everybody up in the stands, everybody that stayed, both sides across there, the staging lanes, everybody that's worked. We got a bunch of people that had to go home. We're sorry for the racers that couldn't stay. You know, Mother Nature kicked our butt, but didn't win the war. We're out here today, Sunday, All Out Live, Orlando Speed World, and we're running, baby. We're out here. So here we go. I hear some screaming in the background. So she's coming up right now. We're going to get her on the stage. It's going to take a few seconds here. So I want to thank all the racers that were in this class as well that just came through. James Pierce, obviously Christy Reynolds, Marco Lopez, Anthony Green. These guys came out here. They kicked butt. They tried to get the money. They tried to get the cash and the prizes. But Christy is the overall winner of the money. Let's get her out of the car and get her up here. Let's get Christy out of that car and get up on stage and give her some cash, guys. What do you think? I tell you, I love giving money away to grassroots racers. They're awesome, aren't they? These are the guys. I love doing this, man. It's a lot of struggle coming around the whole United States. Weather like this is a pain in the butt, but this is what it's all about right here. Coming up here and awarding the grassroots racer. Come on, Christy, hurry up. Let's get up here. You want some of this cash, or I'll just give it? How about these guys? Hold on a second, wait. I see they're really happy. They said, no problem, she's not coming. We'll grab some of this. So what I have here, $2,000 in cash. Prizes from Stiflers, JLT, Fuel Lab, Raystar Wheels and Pennzoil. She's going to win a set of Raystars for her car, any size she wants for any car she wants. Fuel pump from Fuel Lab. JLT cold air intake for her rig or ride, wherever she wants from there. Stifler's $300 gift certificate. Here are all the prizes you're going to win. You just won. What do you mean you're going to win? You just won all this. Thank you for coming up. Hey, man, thank you. You guys, I know it was a struggle all weekend long, but tell us how you feel right now. Was it worth the stay?
Oh, yes, awesome. I love it. I really didn't think I was going to win, so this is really cool. I'm really excited.
And you negotiated, and you kind of gave a little bit, but it was a little strategy, I think, from there. But overall, you kicked butt, and guess what I have right here? That's $2,000 right there in cash. So from me, All Out Live, all our great sponsors, here's $2,000. Like I said, all these great prizes they'll be awarded to you. You'll have it's probably about another $3,000 worth of stuff. So tell everybody what they need to do next year when we come to Orlando or come to Florida. What do they need to do? Sign up for what?
Pink's All Out.
No, All Out Live.
All Out Live.
There you go. All right, guys. So here we go. Once again, big round of applause for Christy. $2,000. There we go. There's your winner, guys. Thank you very much again. Appreciate it. Here you go. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Love hugs from hugs. Hugs. There you go, guys. All right, guys. Here we go. We're going to toss it off to Gavin Jerome in Instant Green.
I'm Gavin Jerome. Welcome to Instant Green. It is a game show like no other. I have a husband and wife team who are going to battle it out. Who do I have standing to the right of me?
Rita.
This is Rita. And who is to my left?
George.
This is Rita and George. Now, you came a long way to be here. Where'd you come from?
Freeport, Grand Bahama.
Freeport, Grand Bahama. Isn't that amazing? Now, before this all started, you started woofing. You said, no matter who wins, I'm taking the money. But it's about bragging rights. George, you're not going to let her beat you. You see how the game is played. You pick left lane or you pick right lane. We've got 5 races to pick. That's an odd number, so chances are somebody's going to be ahead. But there's going to be strategy involved. Let's see how this battle of the sexes turns out. Back to Steve. The first race is a bye. Back to Steve.
All right, here we go. This is going to be the category coming up onto the starting line right now. It's going to be the 10-second to 10.99 category. 15 competitors going to go battle. So lanes 4 and 5, you should suit up there. Lanes 4 and 5. It's going to be a bye run. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this gentleman is all set to do. And get ready to rock and roll. All right, so here we go. Yep, heat them up, burn them up, ready to rock and roll. Bye run of the round. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this gentleman has been pulling the wheels up on this one. If you got a camera ready, see if he's still got it set up for the big wheel stand deal. David Cook out of Brunswick, Florida, 85 C10 pick-em-up truck with the small block Chevrolet. Tree gets, whoa, baby! Hook it up and put it down. Big wheel stand. David Cook will motor into the next round of competition. Send me the next pair. Send me the next pair. All right, here we go.
Instant Green, here we go. The first race was a bye. Ladies first. Rita, the cars are pulling up. Do you want the left lane or the right lane? Tony Ayalo against the red beautiful car.
I'll go with the right lane.
She wants Tony Ayalo. Who do you want?
The left.
So hold up your L. Hold up your R. Back to you, Steve.
And here we go. Chevrolet's a pair. Tony and David bringing them up onto the starting line. Got the 89 Camaro coming out of Lakeland, Florida. Tony bringing up that 69 Camaro, the classic machine coming to the starting line. This is the category. 10 seconds to 10.99, and we rock and roll. Wheels up. Oh, the Chevrolet Camaro from 1969. Tony breaking some parts, idling on down, and David's going to go all out down to the finish line and stop the timers down there.
I feel good about that, George. The right lane broke down, so you won, but you get to pick first. So we got 2 cars pulling up here in just a second. So it's 1 for the men. I got to be honest with you. I'm rooting for you, George. I'm on the guy's side, Rita. I got to be honest, man. Here we go. So we got 2 cars that are going to pull up here in just a second, and we're going to see who we got. And you're going to get, that's Christy. She can't run again. She already won money. That's okay. So we've got some strategy involved, but George is up 1-0. It wasn't your fault. It was a good car. I know Tony. He's a good racer. So don't let him talk smack about the breakdown. It was no big deal. You got a chance to get it back. You got to get it back. All right, George. So that's the car in the right-hand lane. Coming up here in the left-hand lane It's your pick first. What are your thoughts?
Left lane.
George takes the left lane. Rita, what are your thoughts?
I guess I'll have to go to the right.
She's going to go to the right lane. It's instant green. You don't have to pick the same lane, but that's okay. Back to you, Steve.
All right, here we go with the next pair. Go ahead. Burn them, burn them, burn them. Burn them, burn them, burn them. Thank you. Sorry. Here we go. All right, here we go. David Charbonneau, Zach Myers. Classic Cutlass from 1986 right out of the Orlando. It's kind of a battle of the drivers from Orlando. Zach Myers, 2018 Mustang. It's all out, quarter mile. 1,320 feet. Dave Charbonneau is in the beams. Here comes Zach Myers. Bang, off and away we go. Mean, lean, and green. It's Oldsmobile and Ford, and I think the Ford might have missed a gear. Finish line stripe, Dave Charbonneau stopping the timers down there. And let's go down to Gavin.
Left-hand lane. We've got 2 for George. Rita, so far we've got a donut. Let's change that. Let's get your mojo back. We've got cars pulling up into the water box. What are your thoughts? That sleek black bow tie right there. What are your thoughts? I don't know who he's racing, so I'd wait.
Let me see first. Let me see.
It's a bye, actually, so I'd pick the right lane if I were you. So I'm going to throw it back to Steve.
Ray's got the key. I don't have the radio. It's a good win. Ray, is this a buy, Ray? Is this a buy? Burn them, burn them. All right, here we go. Buy run of the round here. All right. All right, buy run of the round here. Coming to the starting line. '96 Impala, competition not available, so this drive will motor right into the next round automatically. As the win light flashes up on his scoreboard, it's a free ride into the next round of competition. So Steve will move into the next round. We'll go down to Gavin.
All right, here we go. We got the final race.
Take it.
Lane.
I'm sticking to the right lane.
Rita wants the right lane. Let me see the R. What are your thoughts?
Left lane.
I got good news for you, George. There's no way you can lose, brother. You got this. Here we go. It's agreed. Back to Steve.
Burn them, burn them. All right, here we go. Oh, baby, here we go. Chevrolet Vega. Lining up onto the starting line against the grocery getter. Rick McDonough. Graham Steves. 73 Vega against that 1970 wagon. Oh, yeah, let off a little steam, little nitrous. It's heads up. It's all out live. Motor Mania TV, Orlando, Florida. And you were there. This is the 10-second to 10.99 category. Bang, off in the starting line we go. Down to the top end, it looks like Graham's moving. The wagon going to get there. True win light up on the board. It's going to be Chevrolet Vega out of Oakland Park, Florida, going into the next round of competition. Let's go down to Gavin.
All right, instant green. She got one. Rita, are you having any fun at all? You got one, and that was a great race. But unfortunately, it's 2-1. We have a lovely parting gift for you, my assistant Robin. George, it gives me great pleasure, my friend. For all the husbands in the world, there's 50, and here's 100. You take that pretty lady out and buy her a nice dinner. On behalf of Instant Green, I'm Gavin Jerome. Thank you for coming out. Gavin Jerome, throwing it back to my friend Steve. We'll be back with more contestants. It's Instant Green.
All right, the next couple of matchups. All right, heat up the tires and bring it to the starting line. More competition. All right, here we go. Michael and Mike up on the starting line. It's an 87 Buick Regal taking up the 79 Camaro in this matchup, in this category. Bang, out of the box we go, mean, lean, and green. Side by side, we move down to the top end of the racetrack. It's going to be Camaro or the Buick. Finish line stripe. It is a win light coming up for Mike, taking the win. 79 Camaro puts the win light on and moves to the next round of competition in this category.
Oh, no.
This is just exhibition right now. Everything's good.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, it's good. Pick against your dad.
All right, here we go. We bring the next pair around to the starting line area. It's going to be Chevrolet and Ford. And Marco, I'm going to have you call this one. Go ahead, Marco.
All right, thank you. We're going to with the Corvette going against the Mustang. Chevy versus Ford. Like John out of Lake Mary, 01 Corvette. Going against Jonathan out of Orlando, Florida, 92 Mustang. So as both drivers get into the beams, instant green. Oh, the Mustang just struggles. H pattern. He's getting it down. He's going to get on a chase. Let's see if he can get to him. Let's see. Does not look like he's got no more real estate. The Corvette takes the win. 10:35.
Good scene. Just too good.
Okay, here we go. Tower side, 89 Mustang out of Daytona, Florida. Hassan Rasul going against Jimmy Bodine, Chi-Town Hustler. There's actually the Hillbilly Hustler out of Orlando, Florida, 72 Dodge Dart, local bracket racer here. Interesting thing is Tower side, 89 Mustang from Daytona Beach. He's on the hard tires. Yep, he's still on his hard tires from the Florida top 10. And we're going to see what he does. Got the big old 01 like the General Lee up on the hood. Little mop-up going on. Looks like the water from the, or fuel from the other Mustang on the American Motorsports lanes. And we'll get back to action here. All right, looks like we got the okay to burn them out. Here we go.
For the win.
Burn them, burn them, burn them.
Here we go. Get the burnouts out of the way. Hillbilly Hustler. Itali, Tower Side, Mustang, Dodge. Clearing out the motors. Tower Side, double beam, double bulbed in. The Ford and the Smopar show. Somebody says slow par. Nope. It's the Mopar. Do not call it that. Here it is. Both beans send it. Whoa, wheels up for the Hustler. They're door to door by the 330. Who's going to spray? Who's going to take it out the back door? Sending it. Top end goes to Tower Side. The Mustang gets the win on that pair.
That came out of no. All right, I'm Gavin Jerome. Welcome to Instant Green. We've got new contestants right here to right of me. What is your name?
Stephanie.
This is Stephanie. Who is this handsome young man?
Waylon.
I bet he can say his name. What's your name?
Waylon.
He got it right. Okay, you know how to play Instant Green. To my left, what is your name?
Majid.
And where are you from?
Saudi Arabia.
You came a long way for this. You know how to play. So they're going to bring the cars around. They're not pulling them in yet. They're going to take about 3 minutes to cool down. You have seen everybody make a pass. You have an advantage. You're going to have some strategy. Now, this young man, I understand, he's a junior dragster. Am I right?
He is.
So he knows his cars.
Yes.
Are you going to listen to him or are you going to go with your gut?
I will listen to this guy right here.
There you go. So you're going to get the first pick. Now you have some strategy. He looks pretty tough. What are your thoughts against him? He looks good.
He looks good.
But you want to win. I heard you guys already trash talking a little bit.
We're going to win. I'm going to win.
You're going to win. We're going to see. Here we go. I'm going to throw it to Brian in the pits. Let's meet some racers.
Okay, guys, here we go. We're going to speak to some racers over here. Let's start out with car 267 over here. Got your window down, buddy? David, am I correct? Yes. David, how you doing, buddy?
Doing good.
How's the car running? Hot?
Car's running great.
Running great. How's the temperature and everything like that? I'm looking at the gauge.
160.
160. So these guys have spent the little advantage with the alcohol. So these guys run cold. So he's actually let's say, has a tad bit of an advantage. Let's see, though, the car still has to hold up. The driver still has to hold up. How are you feeling inside the car right now? Comfortable?
I'm confident. The car is readily, deadly consistent. Always has been.
Always has. Do you bracket race? Is that what you do?
Yeah. I bracket race. Yep. Last race I went to down Bradenton, I won.
There you go. So you have a winner right here. So David, once again, thanks, buddy, for coming out. Good luck on the next round. We're going to make our way down over here. These guys, check this out, guys. Look at the cooling going on over here. Twin turbos, LS base motor, and an Impala SS. Used to be an LT1 motor in this car. That's what they came with. I used to work on these things. So these guys are taking advantage of what we call the cool down period. So there's 3 minutes from start to end. When that last car comes in here, which is coming in right now, you guys have 3 minutes as soon as he parks that car. Keep it cool, keep it going. Let's go around over here to the driver and see how he's doing. Are you cool?
I'm hanging in.
What's your name, man?
Steve Rostas.
Steve, this car's kick ass, man. It really is cool. I see the conversion. A lot of people go to LS, but not many go with in these big Impalas and these 4-doors. So you're a little bit of a sleeper, and it rock and rolls, though. Man, this is beautiful. Tell us about the car a little bit, and tell us how about the competition today and how you think things are going along.
It's a 96 Chevrolet Impala LS 408 motor, twin turbo. It's got a 4L80 with a trans brake, and it runs right on down the track.
And what I see inside is a CD player, all kinds of. Oh, I see your controllers here for your fast system, power windows, power locks, power seat, leather seats. So you can take everybody for a ride in this thing, right? You're gonna take a ride all the way to the winner's circle or what?
I'm trying.
There you go. All right, let's make our way down. Here we go. Car number 301 over here. David, how you doing, buddy? Man, you ready to rock and roll or what?
I'm ready, buddy.
You ready?
I'm ready.
How's the car running?
Runs pretty good.
Runs pretty good?
It's a borrowed car.
What? Whose car is this?
All Performance Super Center.
Very nice. So this is a sponsored, basically, car from a foreman shop. Yes, sir. Have you ran this car before?
No, this is the first time.
So here we go. Doesn't matter who you are. You don't have to own the car. First time in the car, racing the car, and he's sitting there going for the cash. How's the car running right now?
Running great, man.
Flawless, huh?
Flawless.
So you ready to rock and roll? Next round, here we go. David, thanks a lot, man.
Yes, sir.
Good luck on the next round. We're going to make our way down to the wheel standing man standing over here, which I know pretty well from back experience, stuff like that. David, this thing's on the bumper all the time. Oh, and by the way, guys, you got a minute and a half, and then we're rolling, okay? Here we go, David. Tell me a little about what you got going on here. You're on the bumper every time. This truck drags it every time.
Well, I'm just trying to make sure it gets traction.
You think it does?
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Now, you've had some experience before racing in some of our previous events, let's say in the past with the old Pink's All Out show and stuff like that.
Yes, sir. I've been to 8 of them. And I won a wheelie contest in West Palm Beach.
Yes, I was down there for that show. So, David, you got about a minute left. You ready to rock and roll? Good luck, buddy. Right, thanks for seeing you again here. Let's make our way down here. Car 254 is in the house. Looks like Mike. Mike, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming out, man. Tell me a little about the car and how well it's running right now.
Running good. We were up till 4 a.m. replacing the transmission last night to make it back for today.
Nice. How's the temperature in the car?
180.
180. So 180 in the first pass. We're going to come back with 3 more. How you think it's going to go from there?
Street car, not a problem.
There you go. We got street cars. Thanks a lot, man, for coming out. Okay, guys, we got 30 seconds. That means strap them in. Get your helmets on. Get in the car ready to rock and roll. Let's go. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Got one more going over here. Car number 266. Graham, right? Graham's going to yell out his helmet real quick because he needs to get ready. Hey, Graham, how you doing in there in the helmet?
I'm doing. I got to get my belts on first.
All right, so, Graham, you put your belts on. We're going to talk a little about this car. It looks like a little Vega, but I got some exhaust hanging out the front fenders, removable stuff. The bullhorns are coming out this thing. I'm looking at your temperature gauge. Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad. So, but this is only round one.
Exactly.
You got a couple more to go.
Yeah.
So,
Well, we'll see.
all right. So,
Baby gets a little hot sometimes.
so he said this baby gets a little hot sometimes. Hey, Graham, get in the car, get strapped on. Try to keep it cool. Get it go. Hey, Gavin, who do we got up next here?
Here on Instagram, we've got great contestants. To my right, we've got Waylon, and we've got this wonderful lady. We're going to pick a car matchup here. You get the first choice, but we've got another little wrinkle there. Do you have somebody you're related to in this final?
We do. My dad's right back there in the C10 Chevrolet.
Excellent. So you're going to be in trouble if you don't pick Grandpa. So we're going to give them a shot. Now you know that they're related to one. That could be a good thing. It could be a bad thing. You don't know. But I've seen him drive. He's good. He's very good. Okay, so let's see what the first matchup is. It's going to be Grandpa against that beautiful Chevy. What do you think? Yeah, that's a no-brainer. And you're going against Grandpa. Left lane, right lane. It's Steve. Take it away, buddy.
Burn them, burn them, burn them. All right, here we go. There were 15. We're down to 8. 8 competitors still battling for the money here, and here's the first matchup of this particular round. Steve going to take on David here. Pick 'em up truck taking on the Impala. Wheels up once again for Clark. Put it back down, and the Impala made a move. The Impala's out there, out there. Finish line, it's going to be Steve into the next round with that 96 Impala out of Palm Bay, Florida. David Clark putting the wheels up, but just didn't have enough in the pick-em-up truck. So Clark goes down in that particular round of competition. Bring into the starting line our next pair. Gavin, here we go.
All right, left lane got that done. Grandpa didn't win. What do you think? Who do you want first?
Right lane.
He wants the right lane. What do you think? They want the left lane, right lane, left lane. Round 2. Here we go, Steve.
Burn them, burn them, burn them. All right, here we go. Heating them up and bring them to the starting line. David Charbonneau and Graham Steves. Chevrolet Vega. Door open. Door open on the outside. I got to make sure that door... Yep, shut the door. Don't want to let all that air conditioning out of the car. Nah, he ain't got the air on. I could hear the music from his Madonna CD. All right, Graham and David lining up. Here we go. The Cutlass and the Chevy Vega. Who goes to the next round as we continue to rock and roll? Bang! Oh, the Chevrolet gets off the starting line first. Chevrolet still going. Got him. Oh, here comes the Cutlass. Win light. Graham Steves holds him off, and that Chevrolet Vega goes into the next round of competition.
Any closer, we got the right lane, so 2-0. That's okay. You got a chance to come back. What are your thoughts? What do you want first?
We want to win.
We want to win. Was that left lane or right lane?
Left lane or right lane?
Burn them, burn them, burn them.
Left lane.
Waylon wants the left lane.
I'll take the right lane.
Takes the right lane. Here we go, Steve.
All right, heating them up. Bringing them up. We're rocking and rolling through the program today. Hassan Rossi out of Daytona Beach, Florida. DeSojo? Mike DeSojo. Yeah, wheeling down to the top end. Here comes Mike. Camaro Mustang. It's going to be Mustang for the win. Hassan taking the win. The 89 Mustang thunders through that quarter mile down to Gavin.
Now it gets interesting. We've got 2 wins. We've got 1 win. We got 1 left to go. What do you think? Don't make a mistake. It's his choice first, though. Left lane or right lane, my man?
Right lane.
He wants the right lane, P273.
He wants the right lane.
So you want the right lane. They're both right lane. Here we go.
All right, here we go. Sending it up here from Instant Green to the timing tower. Chevrolet's a pair. Now, this is going to be an interesting matchup. 2001 Chevy Corvette going to take on the 89 Camaro. John Sadowski in that Corvette. Dave Peake in the Camaro. Oh, and the Camaro gets off the starting line first. Put the Corvette into high gear. Can John get by David? Top end, watch the win light up on the scoreboard. It is a win light for the Chevrolet Corvette of John Sadowski. 01 Camaro Corvette taking the win and going into the next round of competition in this particular category. And we'll go down to Gavin.
Well, that was pretty amazing. That left lane came from nowhere. We have 2 wins. We have 1 win. Waylon, you're about the handsomest man we've ever had on this stage at All Out Live. You did a great job. We've got lovely parting gifts for you. Grandpa did great. But I've got some money to give away all the way from Saudi Arabia. Thank you for coming and playing on Instant Greed. I'm Gavin Jerome. We're going to throw it back to my friend in the tower, Steve Queen.
All right, so that'll wrap it up, and now we'll throw it down to Brian. Brian, what do we got cooking down there on the starting line?
Okay, guys. So we got first, if you guys look down, if you could see down here right now, the twin turbo Monster is being cooled down again. Pull these guys right back on through. Keep them coming over here. Like I said, once we start rolling here, you got 3 minutes. As we can see under here, I can smell the heat. Turbocharged power right here. Twin turbo LS powered.
This is Florida power here, buddy.
Florida power? Is that what this is? Florida power. Give us a little up. So come down here close, see what they're doing real quick. He's circulating water through the radiator system to cool this thing down. See, that's what you talk about strategy when it comes down to this. See the water coming through? See the pump over here? He's cooling this down. This guy's smart. He knows exactly what he's doing. He knows what it takes to cool down his car. He's going to get this thing knocked down temperature. Let's work our way over here. We had a little underdog action going over here. Carlo 310 over here. Last minute. I heard you're the underdog. Well, look what we got here.
Junkyard, man. Junkyard.
We got junkyard parts here. Brian Bissoni here. What is your name, sir?
Assad.
Assad, how you doing, buddy?
Just great.
Tell me what's going on here, man. It looks like you've got everything you need in the back seat. We got
every day. Ask any one of these local guys here.
We've got headers in the back. Aren't they supposed to be in the car?
They're supposed to be in the car. It's an upgrade I haven't done yet.
So, tell me a little about the car real quick. I mean, it looks like you put it together with a bunch of pieces and stuff like that. You call it the junkyard car. Give me a little lowdown on this one.
It's an LS swap, which is common for these cars. You know, tubular K-member, power glide, 3,000 stall, precision 76, 75.
Wait. Turbo? Yeah. Okay, so we have a little turbo power. We got turbo over here. Yeah. We got turbo over here. Yeah. What you need is a bullseye turbo to take it to the next level. That's what's going to happen.
Man, that's what we're shooting for.
There you go. So you can take the money if you win. You're going to go buy a bullseye turbo, take it to the next level, put some more headers on and stuff like that. Absolutely. So let me make our way down. Thanks a lot for coming out, man. Cool it down. Let's get rocking and rolling here. We're going to work right over to here again. We're going to get him to this monster of a Vega. He's out back. He looks like he's adding fuel. He's always doing something here, man. What do you got going? What do you got? What do you run this? You running meth? You running kind of fuel?
That's not the gas I usually run, but that's all I could get today.
What do you run this thing?
C16.
So you run a little C16. How's the temperature looking right now?
Yeah,
should I go look? Should I go look or what? Oh, 195 right now, and that's probably cooling down. So I'd say probably around 200 degrees after the first pass. Cool it down, man. Second pass. So we got 2 passes down. And that's about 20 degrees every single pass, it looks like to me, because last time I spoke to you. All right, let's make our way down the list here. We got some more competitors coming down. We've got this beautiful Corvette over here, car 259. All right, guys. Who's the driver? Who's driving here? What's up?
What's up, brother? How we
doing,
man?
How's it running, man? I saw the top end charge on that thing. You came right around it, man. I'm looking over the right lane. I'm pointing to I'm not lying. I pointed to the right. And I looked at that top end charge of that car. Tell me what's done to this car. How's it pulling so hard on top?
It's just a 200 shot. I mean, that's really what brings it in. I mean, we're running a progressive controller on it. It's a 383 built by our company. PRS Automotive, thank you.
There you go. So how's the temperature? How are we looking inside this thing, man? Let me take a look.
About 205.
All right. So these cars run 210 from the factory, so it's not hurting you guys too much.
205, 210.
205, 210 on this thing. So, you know, these are the little later model ones are built a little better. But as we see, it's not stock. We've got a little bottle shoved in the back here, but as well, he can listen to some tunes while he's doing it with his Rockford stuff. And you listen? Yeah. So tell me what you say.
Led Zeppelin communications breakdown. Thanks.
So he listens to Led Zeppelin while he's racing over here. What's our time? Tell me, guys, up in the tower. How much time do we have left for these guys? 1 minute 5 seconds. All right, let's look over real quick what we got here. We've got a Corvette nitrous twin turbo Impala. We've got the Junkyard Special over here. Running an LS and a turbo. You can see the big intercoral hanging out the bottom. He's put this thing together with about, I don't know, let me count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 or 5 different colors. And then you've got the man right here, car number 266, pulling his pants up right now. So we'll take that money and get you a tighter suit from RGS. How about that? There you go. All right, you guys got 30 seconds. Here we go, guys. Get in your cars. Get ready to rock and roll. Strap them in. It's time. The 3 minutes is ending. How we doing, Gray? We got any matchups you got going here? What do you got?
Get it right. Yep, we're gonna run the two turbo cars together, and then we're gonna run this Vega against the nitrous Corvette.
Ray has spoken. That's the matchups. All right, here we go. These guys, send it to Gavin over here. Hey, Gavin, who do we got up there next, man?
On Instant Green, we have a great matchup. Two friends are going to battle it out. To my right, what is your name, young man?
Caleb.
This is Caleb. To my left, it is
Nathan.
Now, you've seen how the game is played. It's left lane or right lane. They know each other, but they are battling. You want this. They're going to make a matchup here, Caleb. Caleb is going to go first because he is the youngest. So you get to pick second. They're pulling this car up, this Chevy here, against the right-hand lane. Which lane would you like?
I'm going to go right.
He's going to go right lane. What lane would you like?
Left.
He wants left. Hold your L. Hold your R. Here we go. Take it away, Steve.
All right, here we go. It's a battle of the turbos, and we're going to go, burn them, burn them, burn them. All right, here we go. Semifinals down to 4. Matchup coming up right here. 96 Impala against the 89 Mustang. And bang, away we go. Hassan and Steve. Ford is out there. Put the Chevrolet into high gear and hang on. Can you get by? Watch the top end for the true win light. It is a win light for Hassan Rossi out of Daytona Beach, Florida, and that Ford. Stopping the timers down there at the top end of the racetrack. Advancing to the next round of competition with his machine. And let's go to Gavin.
The right lane gets it done. That was as close as it comes. Caleb is pretty excited, so you get to pick first. You've got these two cars coming. Do you want left lane or right lane? This is really important, Nathan.
I don't know yet.
He's going to take a minute.
I pick left.
He wants the left-hand lane in that beautiful Corvette. What would you like?
I'll pick right.
He wants the right-hand lane. Left lane, right lane. It's Caleb 1, Nathan 0. Here we go, Steve.
All right, here we go. Who goes to the final to take on the Ford? Which one of the Chevrolets? So it's going to be Chevrolet and Ford in that championship final. Which Chevrolet? Is it going to be the Chevrolet Corvette out of Lake May 2001 vet for John Sadowski, or is it going to be Graham Steves out of Oakland Park, Florida, in the Chevrolet Vega, letting off a little steam there, or nitrous oxide? So the classic Chevy Vega or the late model Corvette, which Chevrolet takes on Hassan Rossi in the championship final with the Ford? Oh, and the Chevrolet Vega, oh, the Corvette crosses the center line and goes down in defeat. It's going to be right into the next round for Graham, right down the boulevard in the Chevrolet Corvette. Or the Chevrolet Vega taking the win. There's a Corvette come off the starting line, moved to the right, got across the center line, and takes himself out of competition. We'll go down to Gavin.
Wow, that was a little scary. The right-hand lane really got it done. Caleb, you're the man, 2-0. Nathan, you played well. You tried hard. Your buddy beat you, but thank you for coming out to All Out Live. I got some money to give to you, and you're a good friend. You may share it with your friend Nathan, but I'd make him work for it. Here's 50, and here is 100. Thank you for playing Instant Green. I'm Gavin. I'm going to throw it right back to my good friend, Mr. Brian Bassode.
Okay, everybody. Here we go. We're coming into the finals. we've got the Junkyard Special coming up here, pulling I see right now. This is our 10-0 to 1099 class. This is generally our tightest class with the most amount of competitors. There's a lot of cars and there's a lot of technology these days that bring these cars in there. You saw some late model stuff. You saw some twin turbos. And you see some swaps going on. You see a Mustang over here that's got an LS swap, junkyard motor, probably a 5.3 I'm thinking, with a turbo, intercooler hanging out the front. He took out an Impala SS 4-door LS twin turbo monster. It was close, but, once again, it's just like the grassroots racer. You don't have to be the fastest or all out live. You don't have to be the fastest guy to win. You don't have to be the slowest guy to win. The guy with the junkyard setup has taken out the Impala monster. I don't know what he's got in the car, but once again, that's what the good part about this show is. You don't have to have the most amount of money. You don't have to have the fastest car. You just got to be the best racer that you could be that day. And here's one of them right here. Come on up, man. Let's talk about this real quick. So we went from junkyard to sitting on the stage. So yeah, I think they heard you from there. This is great. So your finalist competitors coming up, and I'll tell you, I'm not going to lie to you. I was looking at the temperature gauge, and that thing had gone up from 180 to it was 195 or 200 degrees. I would say right about now, he's probably pushing about 220. What temperature is your car running?
It's probably sitting at about 170.
170. What do you run for gas?
93.
93 octane pump gas. Well, there's something to be said about junkyard, right? You get all the parts you need. Obviously, you pick the parts to keep your car cool. And once again, it's like anything else. You don't need to be the $1 million sponsored guy to stand up here. Yeah. Right out of the junkyard, put parts in the car. You're standing up here. You're going to have a chance to win $2,000 cash. All these prizes behind here from JLT Fuel Lab, Stifler's, Raystar. Hey, you know what? The problem is you're gonna have to put these shiny wheels on your car, and we can't call it a junkyard car anymore. You get whatever wheels you want. They're not. You call them up, and they will give you. If you win, they'll give you whatever you want. 4-lug pattern probably on that thing, right? So, is that a little too fancy for the junkyard car? Oh no. Oh hell no, right? He says no. Give me the money. Give me the cash. So let's get him up here. Come on, buddy. Oh, he's hot. Oh, good Lord. Hey, how's that temperature going, man? I could, as we get up here on the stage, you're going to see this gentleman looks as hot as his car. Come on, you come on this side with me. I am. Come over here. Come. So we call this a hot lap competition, and as you can tell, not only the cars get hot, but so do the drivers. How you feeling, buddy?
Hot.
Well, it's a hot lap. So let me start off real quick. Let me go real quick one time. You take your stuff off. You cool down for a second. I'm going to get your name, a little more information. I know we did some interview earlier. But give me a little background about racing and stuff like that. Tell me where you are right now with this car. Tell me your name, where you come from, information.
My name's Assad Itani. Live in Daytona Beach. I've got a tire shop. And a bunch of brothers that love me. Nice family, big family. And just doing it for them.
Do you race much?
All the time.
There you go. And have you raced this car before?
Absolutely, yeah.
Like on a regular bracket racing basis, stuff like that, or just some heads-up stuff?
It doesn't see a normal day's driving no matter where I go.
So you race on the street, right? Yeah. Okay. So let's get to, come here, man.
Graham.
Let's get to Graham. You're man.
I'm sweaty, man. It's hot in that car, man.
I can imagine. Like we said, I kept coming over there. What was it when you pulled over? Do you even look?
When I pulled in, it was like a 195 again.
Okay, that's not bad. So it's cooling down on the way back.
Cooling, yep.
Okay, so here we go. We got Graham in the Vega. We got the Junkyard Special over here. We're going to do a little negotiation. What we do in All Out Live is on the finals, if you feel like you are the underdog or you feel like you need something, anything is negotiable. So I'm going to start off with Hot Man.
Heads up.
Whoa. Okay. He wants heads up.
Can I use the trans brake? Can I?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm using a two-step, so.
You want trans brake?
Okay, yeah, we do heads up. Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. That was really simple. They're manning up. Trans brake, two steps, trans brake, two-step, Vega, Mustang with an LS swap, Junkyard, Black Vega, hot. Cool as a cucumber. Look, he don't even, not even stress in his face.
I got AC in that car.
Well, if it is, he recharges with some junkyard parts, so it doesn't make a difference. If not, I'll get another one. So here we go, All Out Live, 10-0 to 1099 class. It's going to be a heads-up final. Any lane choice or anything, guys? You You're going to wear your man. There we go. Okay, so we got very, very simple. For all the cash and all the money, it's $2,000 on the line. And you weren't seeing before, but some Raystar wheels. Stifler's going to give you $300. That turbo you might win.
I might.
But because you registered online. Fuel lab, fuel pumps, GLT intakes, Pennzoil cash. All these prizes could be yours, but all you need to do is beat him or beat him. Shake hands, guys. Let's do this as fast as you can to the cars. Get it on. We want to see the finals. I want to hand some cash out. Here we go. Gavin Jerome, tell me, who do you got up there?
I tell you what, Brian, I got two great competitors. He came from a long way. What is your name, sir?
Al.
This is A1 Al. Where are you from?
State of Maine,
He's
Lobster.
from the great state of Maine, Lobster. This young gentleman, what's your name?
Austin.
And where are you from, Austin?
Ormond Beach.
He's from Ormond Beach. Now, this is for all the money. I'm going to let him pick first because he's younger and he's a little better looking. I don't mean to say that. What do you think? You may want to change, but you've been eyeing these cars. What's your thought?
I'm going to go left side.
He's going to go left lane. He wants the bow tie. What do you want?
Well, we're going to go. If he's taking left, I'll do right.
So he wants the right-hand lane. This is the classic match. Ford versus Chevy. Show your R, show your L. Here we go. The winner is going to get $100. Back to you, Steve. We've got people yelling and excited.
All right, for the big money here, we're double checking the Chevrolet. Nothing dripping, so we're ready, Tower. Rock and roll. Here we go. Burn 'em, burn 'em, burn 'em. Championship final on the line. All the money. Here we go. Hassan Rossi for Ford with that Chevy motor. Chevrolet Vega, Graham Steves. It's going to be heads up. First to the finish for the big money, $2,000. You got all sorts of prizes and goodies and things from all the various sponsors here at All Out Live. Championship final round. Chevrolet or the Ford supporting the Chevrolet. Bang off the starting line, and Hassan is away. Steve moved Graham. Oh, he blows a belt off of the car. Down to the finish line. Is that going to affect him? Watch the win light. Hassan Rossi taking the win. Congratulations as he takes the win in the Daytona Beach Mustang. And we'll throw it down to Gavin. Gavin?
An unbelievable final. That was as close as it gets. Austin, I thought you had that. I thought you had that. A1 Al, all the way from Maine.
Yeah.
Let me give you some money, my friend. Let me give you $50 and $100, courtesy of Instant Greed. Thank you for playing our game. You guys have a good day. Excellent. I'm going to throw it back to Brian. I'm Gavin Jerome.
Okay, guys, here we go. I saw a belt come off something down there. I couldn't figure out which lane it was. I think it was the left lane. You know, grab that real quick. So we have a winner. They're going to come back here real quick, and we're going to go ahead and hand some more cash away. We're going to give the prizes away. Once again, we want to thank all the sponsors. Keen Parts, GLT, Bullseye, Stiflers, Raystar Wheels, Fuel Lab Fuel Pumps. Pennzoil gives the cash away. Racer Direct, and if anybody... Okay, so here we go. Racer Direct, I want to put a little note out real quick. Anybody that puts in the code, I do believe you go to our website, there's a code in there for 5% discount. Go to racerdirect.net. Those Jeff Began and RGS Racing, Racer Direct, all that stuff, all the great prizes, all the great products and stuff. You get anything you want to go racing there. And we're handing out, Gavin Jerome's over here chucking out Pennzoil stuff, man. You guys can't see this, but he's literally littering the stands full of Pennzoil, coolers and stuff like that. Here he comes right in front of me. Okay. Here we go. So, hey, when you guys have a chance, go to our website. 2019 schedule is actually up. We've got 8 races coming up in 2019. It's going to be interesting. We're going to go back to New Jersey. We're going to go up to Michigan. We're coming down to Florida again. We're going to go out to Montgomery Motorsports Park. We're going to head out to Houston. It's going to be a great season coming in 2019. If you guys haven't had a chance, go to alloutlive.com. Check out our schedule as well. Check out some pictures and stuff like that from our. I hear the winner coming down here. He's going nuts back there. And there's Gavin Jerome passing from me. So once again, go to alloutlive.com. Check out everything coming up for 2019. All the good highlights from this year as well as the call out. All right, guys. Here we go. We're going to move on. We got our winner coming up right now. Here we go. Ray McNew, bring him up. Let's go. I want to hand some cash away. Here he comes. Here we go. Here we go. Here's the cash, man. Look at that, $2,000 waiting for him. Hey, look, man. Here we go. What? Here we go, guys. Here's our winner. Once again, there you go. He's tripping over Pennzoil. It's good because they supplied this stuff for you. All right. Here we go. 10 out of 1099 from the junkyard to the winner's circle. Right?
Absolutely.
Once again, it doesn't take $1 million cars. It doesn't take millions of dollars in parts. It just takes determination, practice, driving, and skill to win this money. Tell us a little how you feel, and number one, coming into All Out Live, and what do you think about the program?
Oh, awesome. I've always watched it. Always watched it. Always watching you and everybody on it. Steve Christensen lives kind of close to us.
Very nice, very nice. So here we go. I've got $2,000 cash, and once again, let's do a little peek back here real quick. So you think you could add some of this stuff to your car, and it might be shiny and stuff like that, but I think it might help a little bit. The fuel pump, you'll never run out of fuel with the fuel pump from Fuel Lab. That's what I need. There you go, right? Your car is going to lighten up with these beautiful Raystar wheels from here. Yeah. If you got you don't need a tow rig, but if you need a cold air kit, GLT is going to be included in that as well, right? And Stiflers, nice. Guess what? Suspension guys do for Mustangs. Your $300 gift certificate, you could stiffen the frame up on that thing, keep it from twisting, and you could turn the power up. So here we go. $2,000 cash to get a paint job. Just kidding. And all these great prizes. Once again, here's our winner, 10 out of 1099. Thank you for coming to All Out Live, buddy. Thanks for coming out. Come back next year. Thank you, guys. All right. Thank you, buddy.
You're watching All Out Live. Our 2019 schedule kicks off on April 12th and 13th at the South Carolina Motorplex, on May 3rd and 4th at Montgomery Motorsports Park, May 31st through June 1st at Edgewater Sports Park, June 21st and 22nd at ATCO Dragway, August 11th at Lapeer International Dragway for the RPM Magazine Woodward Dream Cruise Special, October 4th and 5th at Houston Raceway Park, and October 18th and 19th at the South Carolina Motorplex for a call-out special event. Check out our website and Facebook pages for additional tracks as we add them to our schedule throughout the year. Buy tickets, register to race, and purchase All Out Live merchandise at alloutlive.com. Also, be sure to check out our Facebook and YouTube pages for additional videos and content. And of course, don't miss the Smack Talk on the Callouts Facebook page, the Callout TV. All Out Live is sponsored by Raystar Wheels, high-performance alloy wheels for the track and the street. Bullseye Power Turbocharger. Wild Bill Divine makes over 3,200 horsepower with a pair of Bullseye turbos. Whatever your power goals, Bullseye Power Turbos can get you there. Pennzoil. Get next-level performance and protection for your engine. JLT Performance, home of the JLT True Cold Air Kit. Racing Junk, the world's #1 racing and performance classifieds. Stifler's Chassis and Suspension. Don't just race, dominate. Fuel Lab, unmatched innovation and fuel delivery solutions. You're watching All Out Live, the world's first live drag racing game show.
I'm Gavin Jerome. Welcome to Instant Green. I'm going to give away some cash. You pick left lane, you pick right lane. On the left, what is your name, sir?
My name's Moose.
It's Moose. Moose on the loose. All right. Who do I have here?
DJ.
It's DJ. You've seen how the game is played. You pick left lane, you pick right lane. If you pick the correct lane, I will give you some cold, hard cash. Now, you have 4 or 5 races to battle around here a little bit. They're going to bring up the first pairing. I'm going to let DJ pick first. He is younger, but not wiser, Moose. I can see wise in your eyes. All right, so we've got left-hand lane, and we got that little Mustang, or whatever that is. I don't know. What do you want?
I'm going for the right.
He wants the right-hand lane. What do you want? He wants right-hand lane.
Let's make it a true race. Left lane.
Left-hand lane. Show up your L. Back to Steve. That is bad, man. This is a fast group. Left-hand lane. All right, the Moose is on the loose. We've got 1 win to 0 wins. You get the first pick. Who do you want?
I like this inside.
You like the inside. He wants the left-hand lane. DJ, what do you want?
I'm going for right.
You going for right lane. Left lane, right lane. Back to Steve.
Burn 'em, burn 'em, burn 'em. All right, here we go. Back in the starting line. Barry Brooks taking the win on that matchup prior. We'll heat up the tires, and this is going to be a matchup. This will be a matchup. Ford Mustang, the Minion, taking on Bill Henman out of Sebastian, Florida. 2009 Mustang. 632 cubic inches, does the big burnout through the starting line. The Minion just idling on the starting line with the turbo hanging out. We're getting ready to get serious here. We're in the category 8 seconds to 8:99, and it's a 16-car field in this particular round of competition. Our final category of all-out Orlando style right here on the starting line. When you go back to work on Monday, you can say you were there. Here we go. Mustangs a pair. Yandro and Bill. Staging up, set, go. Well, the Minion's out there, and it might be all over, but the shouting. Finish line, it's going to be Minion into the next round of competition, stopping the timers at the top end. All right, here.
Guys, that's called instant green. You got to be on that light. We've got 1 for Moose, 1 for DJ. That was something else. Okay, you got first pick. You've got a beautiful car here. It's a BMW, it looks like. I don't know what it is. I can't see. I'm blind. What are your thoughts?
I'm going for left.
He wants the left-hand lane in Mike Ford.
A true race, the right.
He wants the right-hand lane, right for Moose, left for DJ. It's up to Steve. We might have something brewing. That car might have run too fast in the right-hand lane. We'll get back to you with some information in just a minute.
Fine time, he went 8:12. Too quick. The Minion goes down in competition due to the fact of the 2/10 rule. And that's it in the timing tower. Yes, sir. Burn them, burn them. Here we go, burn them. All right, here we go, burning them up. Heating them up and bringing them to the starting line as Minion goes too quick. He went over 3/10. 2/10 cushion there on your qualifying time. And all right, here we go. Niles and Scott. Niles and Scott up on the starting line. And away we go. Scott Thompson and Niles Rubar. Finish line stripe. It's going to be the 72 Nova. Scott Thompson taking the win.
Left lane gets the win. So we have a development. So that's a win for you. And that is a defeat for you. But in the last round, the Minion ran too fast. So it's 2 for Moose and 1 for DJ. We've got one race left to go. And it is Moose picks first. Who do you want? This is critical.
I'm a Mustang man.
You are a Mustang man against the motorcycle. That's a gutsy move.
I'm going right. I'm going for the motorcycle.
He's going to go for the motorcycle. DJ wants right. Moose wants left. Moose is on the loose. He's up 2-1. Here we go. Take it away, Steve.
If he went too fast, he shouldn't be pulling up in those circles.
He shouldn't be, but they're telling him.
With the next matchup on the starting line, Rob Benson, James Heisen, Kawasaki, and the Mustang. Stang is away. Moving to the top end. Here comes the motorcycle. Wheeling. No. Rob Benson taking the win. Let's verify his numbers here as we take a look. 73, 63.
The Moose was on the loose. DJ, you did good job. Fantastic parting gifts. My man Moose, you got it done, baby. I've got 50 for you. I've got yet another 50. Don't spend it all in one place, my friend. Thank you for coming to Instant Green. Thank you, man.
273. All I can tell you is what I'm on the qualifier. We'll just have to bring them all up here. We'll get it sorted out once we finish running this round. I can't stop. I know you can. All right, here we go with the next round. Larry Butcherreiner, John Townsend, Nova, and the Z28. No, I need that because I got to continue to. Moving down to the top end, the Nova and the Z28 side by side. It is a true win light up on the board for Larry Butcher. Butcher Ring, he goes down through there. We'll double check his numbers. Now who's this? 943. That's good. We're still in this category. Burn 'em. Yeah, he'll just have to sort it out there. Your TV stuff. But he's telling us we're qualifying.
Yeah.
All right, here we go with the next matchup. Rick and Trent bringing it to the starting line in this category. Mustang Nova matching them up. Here we go. Bang, instant green, and off the starting line we go, Chevrolet. Trent Thomas out of Bradenton, Florida. He's out there. I don't know if Rick has got enough for the Ford. Nope, it's going to be Trent Thomas into the next round. We'll verify his numbers. Number 299. Burn 'em. No, I can't. I mean, front. I'm trying to now keep up with the 299 is good. 299 is good. All right, it's going to be the Louisiana driver, Herb Champagne Jr. in that Pinto, taking on Mark Fawn from Bradenton, Florida. That's a Dodge Avenger. 552 cubic inches of Mopar under the hood there. Wheels up for Herb. Put it back down on the pavement, side by side. Which one, Dodge or Ford? It's going to be Dodge to the next round. Mark taking the wind light at the top end. 268,
268. Yeah, so we're just chilling for a little bit. It's all good.
All right, here we go. Our next matchup. Coming to the starting line in this category of competition. Back the winners into the back area here. We'll get them in the cool down category.
Kenny.
We'll bring up, I believe, the final pair in this matchup. Get everybody all lined out down here in front of the tower and cooled down, get ready to go. It's going to be a GTR. It's be an interesting setup. Mike Keene, 2012 Nissan GTR, taking on that Thunderbird. Turnit Ellison out of Orlando, 557 cubic inches. Here we go. Ford and Nissan, and oh man, the Nissan couldn't get up on the tire. And it's going to be straight down the boulevard for Ellison. And let's go down to Gavin.
Welcome back to Instant Green. My name is Gavin Jerome. I've got two fun new contestants. What is your name, sir?
JD.
This is JD. Where are you from, JD?
Home City, Florida.
Excellent. And you're in the fire department there?
Retired.
You're retired. Thank you for your service. Now, what is your name, young man?
Kenny.
This is Kenny. This guy thinks he can take you down. You know how to play the game, right? Left lane or right lane. They are going to pull up cars. You tell me what you think is going to be fastest. You get the first pick. Now, we had a little bit of drama. One of the cars ran too fast in the first round, so that could throw things off a little bit. So these cars are now cooling down. And so you've been practicing. I want you to show the good fans in the audience some of your wrist moves. Show them what you're going to be able to do in the show. Oh, there you go. Very well done. JD, I don't know. That scares me a little bit. Show them your style right there. There you go. Okay, good. So they're cooling down. My name is Gavin Jerome. I'm giving away some money. It is Instant Green. We've got the semifinal round, and then we've got the final round. This is the fast bunch. I'm going to throw it back down to Brian.
Hey everybody, how you doing over here? We're down here in the fastest class we have. It's an 8.0 to 9.99. We got a little minion action going over here. I see some. So we got a little minion action going here. Come here, man. Tell me a little about this real quick. I heard this thing's got some records.
Yeah.
And you got
fastest stick shift Mustang in the world. I ain't trying to brag. That's what people say. I don't know. But it's 11 Motorsport built. It's a 281 cubic inch, 4-valve, original stock block, stock crank, rotating assembly, twin turbo, T56 Magnum stick shift car. I think it might be the last one left, so let's see what happens.
What's your name, man? You never even said it.
Yandro.
Okay. How's the car running? It looks like it's running like a champ. How's the temperature right now?
Should be okay. Should be fine.
It's a street car.
Oh, yeah.
Street car with an advantage over here. So we got a little modular motor action. We got a little late model. Let's work our way over here. These guys are taking the hood off. Who's the driver? Here we go, man. All right. What's your name, buddy?
Trent Thomas.
Trent Thomas, man. Tell us a little about the car.
It's a 70 Nova. It was built by SAJ Racing Engines. Got a 565 in it.
565. Little big block action, got a little turbo action. What do you think? How you fare against stuff like this over here?
I don't know, man. It's just a motor car.
So you're all motor. So we got a big block, all motor against turbos over here. Let's work our way down, see what we got. Got a little Firebird action going here. Car number 260. This is Barry Brooks. All right, Barry, how you doing, man? Tell us a little about the car.
I've had it for 28 years, and it's completely stock.
I don't think so.
Well, the steering wheel's stock.
That's what I was going to say. Okay. So tell us what's under the hood of this thing.
Small block Chevy, 440 cubic inch, all motor, no spray, no nothing.
What kind of train are you running this thing?
Turbo 400.
So you're running a big block?
No,
small block. So small block, naturally aspirated Firebird. Owned it for how many years?
28.
28 years. You're going to be running for all the cash against these big boys. You ready to rock and roll?
Oh, yeah.
How's the temperature?
Nice and cool.
Nice and cool. Okay, good deal, good deal. Here we go. Got a little action going on here, a little Nova with some custom stripe stuff, man. You look cool in here. How's the car running?
It's running awesome, man. Had a great weekend.
What's our temperature over here? Looks like you running alcohol. This thing you're running?
Nah, C16.
C16. Running nice. So we got a small block?
Small block.
Small block and on the spray.
On the spray.
How much you hitting it with?
300.
300. All right, buddy. What's your name, man?
Scott Thompson.
Scott Thompson. Beautiful car, buddy. Let's work our way down here. Here we go. We got the smack talk man over here himself. Why would you put your helmet on, man? Let's see your face.
What's happening?
Hey, buddy. How you doing? We saw the call out. We saw some stuff going on. Looks like the car's ready to rock and roll. How's the temperature doing here?
140 degrees.
Wow. That's a cool runner. But that was first round, man. What's your name?
Rob Benson. I was supposed to run Leah, but Leah couldn't make it. She's in the hospital sick, so I'll run an index class or heads up all out class.
There you go, buddy. Good luck, buddy. Keep cool in there. Let's work our way down the line here. How much time we got up in the tower, guys? Minute 45, guys. That's what we're working down right now. All right, who's the owner here? Are you the owner, man?
I'm the owner.
Turn around, look at the camera, dude. What's your name?
Larry.
Larry, what's your last name?
Butcherine.
Give us a little info about this car.
Small block, basic build-at-home car. That's
nitrous, anything in there?
I got it in there, but it doesn't run it.
So you have nitrous in there, but you don't use it?
No.
You just look at it all day and it sits next to you like a pass.
Nice bottle over there. It's weight. It's ballast in the car.
Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
Okay, so we got a lot of differentiation in cars here. We've got small blocks, big blocks, turbos, modular motors, nitrous, no nitrous. Some great matchups over here. What do we got over here? We got a little bit of Thunderbird action. I'd say right now, what's the time, guys? Let me know. All right, we got less than a minute. So what I want you guys to do is start wrapping this stuff up, get in the cars, get strapped in. You've got less than a minute. Minion Man, get up in there. Where you at? Minion Man, let's go. Ready to rock and roll, dude. Let's go. We got less than a minute now. You got 30 seconds. Get in there and get strapped in. So here we go. All out live. This is an 80 to 999 class. We've got great cars up here. If you look at this selection, it's gorgeous. All right, guys. Let's get in there. Let's get these guys fired up. All right. We got one in. We got helmets coming on over here. We got 15 seconds, guys. Helmets on. I'm going to pick these guys real quick. My first matchup is going to be Mr. Minion. You versus the Nova over here. You guys are first. Get yourself ready. Get yourself strapped in, ready to go. You guys are round one. Then from there, I'll go from there. We'll go from it's there. Go. We got 15 seconds. We're done. We'll get him on the next. You weren't standing there when I came over, man. I came over and looked in front of that car. Where'd you go? Go for a walk somewhere? Gavin Jerome, take this over. Show us who's an instant green stuff. I do not hear.
Eddie, who do you want first? You got the Minion against that.
They're trying to dissuade you. What do you think? It's your choice first.
Let's go, Minion Man.
Pick one.
Minion.
He wants the Minion. Who do you want?
Apparently, I have the other one.
He has the other one. We're going to throw it back to Steve. Gavin Jerome on Insta Green.
to rock and roll. We continue to go in hot lap action in our 8-second to 9.99 category. Our first matchup's going to be Chevrolet Ford. It's going to be the Minion. Oh, yeah, Minion man down there in the starting line. Yeah. Well, the Chevrolet's going to take a shot at him as we continue on. Yandro and Scott Thompson.
Ain't waiting on me, I promise you.
Burnham, sorry. All right, here we go. All right, the Minion machine. Yeah, he's rocking and rolling down there. Little nitrous bleed off there for Scott Thompson. Mustang and the Nova, who goes to the next round of competition in our 8-second to 9.99 category. All Out Live, our final championship category, coming to the starting line here in Orlando, Florida. Ford is moving in. The Minion's just about set. Here comes Scott. Bring him in, set him up, and bang. Out of the box, Minion's moving on that Chevrolet down to the top end of the racetrack. He stops the timers and gets down to the top end of the racetrack. The Minion putting the win light up on the scoreboard going into the next round of competition. Pretty impressive as we watch that machine go right down the boulevard. Let's go down to Brian.
Hey, guys, here we go. We got our second matchup. Let's get in here, rock and roll. You're next, buddy, right here. You get up, fired up over here in the Nova. We're going to get these guys rolling. Let's go. Nova Man, let's go. $2.99. Thunderbird, 2 big blocks. All right, Gavin Jerome, here's your next matchup. I'm handing it right to you.
All right, we've got a win. Kenny picked the Minion. He picked right. You get to pick first. Their cars are pulling into the water box. What do you like?
Going with the left lane.
He's going to go with the left lane. Hold that L right up. Kenny, do you want the left lane or do you want the right lane? Do you want to get crazy?
I want the right.
He wants the right-hand lane. Hold it up. Back to you, Steve.
All right, here we go as we continue on in competition. It's going to be Ford and Chevrolet. Bringing them into the water box. We're about set to go here. He's waving them in, guiding them into the water box. All right, we're about set to go. When you're ready, go, go, go. All right, here we go. That's it. Heat them up. Ternette Ellison, Thunderbird, Trent Thompson out of Bradenton, Florida, with that 70 Nova. So it's Chevrolet and Ford. The T-Bird out of the Orlando area. Thomas with that Chevrolet Nova coming out of Bradenton. They're the next matchup to the starting line. Ready to rock and roll. All right, Trent's in. Call-outs to lane 1. Call-outs to lane 1. We're set. And bang, out of the box. Chevrolet leaves, but whoa, man, has Ternette Ellison got some steam in that machine. He zips right down the boulevard, taking the wind light down there at the top end of the racetrack, putting the wind light on, and going to the next round is the Thunderbird right out of the Orlando area here. And let's go down to Gavin.
It doesn't get any closer than that. We've got a win for JD. We've got a win for Kenny, and you know what that means. Everybody goes home with something. JD, here is 50 for you. Don't spend it all in one place, my brother. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Back to you, Steve.
All right, here you go. Barry Brooks, Larry Butchline, Cocoa, Florida for Larry, 89 Z28. Taking on the Firebird of Brooks. Bang. Oh, the red car goes red. Leaves the starting line too soon. He is out of here. Barry Brooks is going to take the win via the jump in the starting line for Larry. So Barry Brooks goes to the next round with that 87 Firebird, and he's got his machine tuned in. When you jump that starting line, you get no time on your time slip. That means you left too soon. You're out of here. So Brooks continues. So we bring the next matchup into the water box area. Can I go? Should I go down to? All right. All right, we'll bring up our next matchup into the water box. And we're set to go. Burn 'em, burn 'em. All right, heat them up and bring them to the starting line. Mark and Rob going to bring them up. That's that Dodge Avenger. Rob Benson over there for the Mustang folks in Ford. He burns through the starting line, backs up. Mark out of Bradenton. Dodge Avenger, 552 cubic inches. Lots of horsepower. See if the Mustang can get away with it. Got the small 302 with a little bit of this, a little bit of that. See if it's enough for the Dodge. Here we go. Bang, out of the box, we're gone. Mean, lean, and green, and it looks like the Avenger going into next week. 268. Let's go down. So top end of the racetrack, it's going to be the Avenger first to the finish at the top end, putting on that wind light, moving into the next round of competition. As we rattle our way through this 8-second to 9.99 category, the last final competition category here at All Out Live. A lot of good action coming your way in all the various categories. We got one final match come to the starting line. If you get a call out. If you're doing a call out, I need call outs to lane 1, call outs to lane number 1, and that'll wrap up our show for the day. All right, let's bring them up. Brian, we got a couple more machines. What do we got going on? And let's go to Gavin. Gavin, what do you got?
Hey, I've got so much, Steve, I can't even begin to tell you, but I've got instant green. I've got two really good contestants. What is your name, sir?
I'm Zach.
And where are you originally from, Zach?
South Dakota.
South Dakota, yeah. And who is this young lady?
My name's Kaylee.
Hi, Kaylee, and where are you from?
I'm from Zephyr Hills, Florida.
Zephyr Hills, Florida. Now, your uncle just made a great pass and got it done in the Avenger. You know how the game is played. It's instant green. You're going to get a chance to pick first. It is the final race of the day. You've seen some fast cars go down this thing. You're going to get a chance to pick first, and then you're going to pick. You got some strategy. You could pick against her, and then somebody will win $100. But if you want to take the coward's way out, you can pick the same lane and you'll tie, and each will win $50. Let's see what they do. We're going to take a few minutes, talk with Brian Bassone, and we'll be back on Instant Green.
Okay, guys. So first of all, anybody that want to make an announcement real quick, if you got the local call-outs right after this, you should be getting up into lanes right now. You go to lane 1 and 2 for me. So local call-outs 1 and 2, as well as the out-of-town call-outs. We want to go right into this after. We got some time with the EMTs. Got to roll out of here. We want to get through this. So anybody with local call-outs, please get to the lanes now. All right, here we go. Our last car's in. Last car's in. All right, we're going to line these guys up here real quick. Let them stay right there. You know what? Just push them back. All right, here we go. We're going to do a little interviews. Push them back. We're going to do some matchups here. I see some coolant action going on here. They're in some fuel, but I see some water dripping out of the back of this car. What do you got here, man? What's going on?
I think I'm hot. I got a little overflow, but it should stop in a minute.
Okay, man. You got to keep this thing nice and dry. They're putting some fuel in this thing. Running some Renegade up in this thing right now. And our underdog, I would say, is probably over here with the small block, naturally aspirated Firebird. Barry Brooks over here checking tire pressure. That's part of this deal. Barry's checking tire pressure. He's getting ready to go. Barry, how's it running?
Excellent.
Sure looks like it, man. I tell you, all motor, right? We got the all motor crew going right here. We got some action going on back here. Check this out. He's got his charger going. He's cooling his tranny back here. They're checking the overflow. They're going to make sure this thing can make a pass. That's what you call trying to cool this thing down. That's what's happening in this action. Look at them roll, guys. Look at them roll. There you go. They're running. Hey, one guy's running to get some stuff. We're going to go back over here to the coolest cucumber in the house right now. You. Hey, no problem, buddy. How's it running? I mean, everybody's running around like crazy doing their stuff here, and you're just kind of chilling.
That's what street cars do. We put a little bit of ice in it just to keep it a little cooler, but, I mean, we're just waiting for you guys.
Technology is amazing. Think about this. So we got a modular motor, billet intake, air-to-water intercooler sitting on top of this thing. Twin turbos? Single twin turbos on this. Modern technology with electronics and everything that's coming out here. This thing runs flawless. It's a stick shift car. It just it's a true stick.
Clutch, synchronizers, I mean, T56 back and forth, all the way, yeah.
And you're shifting the hell out of this thing, man. Every time. Kicking in. So good luck, man, next round. Keep it on the track. We're fanning them out over here. We got a little Avenger action, right? How you doing in there, man? He is wrapped up tight. You got to be warm in this thing right now, buddy. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good. What's your name?
Mark 4. Glad to be here.
Mark 4. How's the temperature? Woo.
210. It'll drop.
210 is dropping. All right, guys, cool this thing down. I'm going to give you your matchups right now. Let's see here. Hey, Steve Queen, what's your thoughts on this? Minion versus who? I'm gonna give it to Steve Queen. He's looking at numbers right. Tell me who you want, Steve Queen. Steve's gonna look at those numbers real quick. He's been seeing some rounds. Give me something, Steve. Tell me what you got. What do you think?
Is it a Camaro?
Not getting nothing down here, guys. All right, Steve's having some problems with his mic. Okay, I just got word in my ear. You two will race, right? Number one here, Avenger, Minion Man. It's going to be these guys over here. So here's your matchups right here, guys. And you'll be first. What's my time, guys? Tell me how much time I have left here. 1 minute. 1 minute, guys. I see. Hey, check this out real quick. Hey, guys, you got 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. You guys, strap them in. Let's get ready to go. Streetcar man, get your cucumber ass in there. Let's go.
Check.
Let's go. Okay, Gavin Drum, we're in our semifinals. We have 2 more races coming up, and then we're going to have our finals here. It's going to be Minion versus the Avenger over here, Thunderbird versus Firebird. So we're all right, so Gavin Jerome, tell me who's up next.
Who's up next, Brian? We've got a semifinal match. To the right of me, we've got somebody with some invested interest in this race. What's your name again?
My name's Kaylee.
And you've got your uncle racing, so if you don't pick him, you're going to be in trouble.
Yes.
Excellent. So he's going to come up first, and no matter what lane, I'm guessing you got the Avenger.
Yes.
That's probably going to keep you out of trouble. Now, this young man is the pride of South Dakota, and are you going to go with the Avenger, or are you going to go with the Minion?
It's a really, really close call. Like, I'm sitting here, I'm having internal beef. Like, I don't know which one to pick. Like,
pick one right now. It's time.
I gotta go with their uncle.
She's got to go with their uncle. They both have the Avenger. Back to you, Brian. Steve, Bill, Hank.
All right, here we go as we get ready to go semifinals. Who's going to that all-important championship final? Is it going to be the Minion or the Dodge Avenger? Going to know in a couple of moments here. Richard, whenever you're ready, Richard. All right, here we go. We're getting set into this semifinal match. Dodge Avenger, the Mustang Minion. Heat them up and bring them to the starting line. Watch the true win light at the top end of the race course. That's what it's all about. In All Out Live. It's a win light at the finish line. Ain't got no idea how quick you went, how fast you went. It's a win light that determines the championship finalist. Ford and Dodge. Minion and the Mopar. Oh, the Minion. It's moving, gonna get by the Avenger. No, not a chance. He takes the win light at the top end of the racetrack and go to Gavin.
All right, that was instant green. The Avenger got it done. I've got 50 for you, my friend. I've got 50 for his favorite niece, Kaylee. Welcome. Thank you for playing Instant Green. Back to you, Steve.
As we get ready to go to our other finalists, and we're having troubles with the Ford. Oh, man. Ellison's car having problems back there on the clock. What are we going to do here? Barry Brooks is ready to go in his Firebird. He's on the 2-minute clock. We're trying to give him a 2-minute timer. He's on the 2-minute clock. And let's see what we got here. All right, what do we got? Give him the sign to crank it up. Give him the sign to crank it up. Burn him, burn him, burn him. It's going to be a bye. Oh, my goodness, a bye run. Ellison's Ford Thunderbird can't get fired up. So Barry Brooks is going to take the run and into the final. How about that? 87 Firebird out of Florida coming up there. Barry Brooks going to get a free ride into the championship final to take on that Dodge Avenger. Wheels up and away Barry goes right down the boulevard to the final round to take on that Dodge Avenger. Takes it down to the top end, and let's go down to Gavin.
All right, Instant Green. My name is Gavin Jerome. We've got 2 new contestants. What is your name, sir?
My name's Jake. Your name is Jake.
My name is Jake.
His name is Jake. And this lovely lady, what is your name?
Kendra.
This is Kendra. You've seen how the game is played. It's left lane or right lane. We could have 74 more rounds to go. I'm not sure, Kendra. But we're going to pull up some cars here. We've got an Avenger. He's been running really good all day. And in the right-hand lane, that red car, I'm going to let her pick first because she is the lady. We have ladies first. So what are your thoughts, Miss Kendra? You've got that red car right there running really well all day, but that Avenger and Mark is tough. What are your thoughts, Kendra?
The left lane.
She wants the Avenger and the left lane. Now, you could take the coward's way out and go left-hand lane and kind of split the money, or you could gamble.
My competitive streak's I'm gonna say right.
He's going to go with the right-hand lane. Kendra's got the left-hand lane. I'm going to throw it back to Brian.
Okay, guys, here we are with Turnett. Tell me, man, come here. What happened?
Well, we got a little low on battery power. Wouldn't start.
Wouldn't start. I saw some water coming out the back. That was fixed?
Well, yeah. It's an overflow tank is in the rear behind the wheels for safety reason.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, that's an old Pro Stock trick. If you're going to leak anything, you want it behind you. So, yeah, Barry got low. I couldn't start.
So the hot lap kind of got you, didn't it?
Yeah, it got me. Yeah.
Well, man, we just want to say thank you very much for coming out. We know it's a bit of a chore with the hot lap and stayed all weekend and stuff like that, but you did great. Yeah. You made it to the semifinals? Yeah. But thank you for coming out, man. Thanks for playing along with All Out Live. We're going to run up here with our finalists right now.
Okay.
But hang tight, they're coming through. There you go, buddy. All right, guys. Where's my driver, man? Ain't no cool down, man. You're in the finals. Come on out and talk to me. Last 2 cars. Honey, all right, guys, so we're down here. Hello? So we're down here. You're in the finals, dude. Come on up. We're going to negotiate, and it's okay. Check this out, guys.
We need to check. He went way faster than he went yesterday. We can check that.
Oh. All right, let's get this unstrapped. All right, we got him over here. Check him out. He's unstrapping real quick, as fast as he can. We'll go over to the Firebird. Check this out. Here we go, guys. Who's the driver? Me. Come on, man. Let's go up the stage. You guys can work on this. We're going to get him out of the car as fast as we can. If you notice, he's strapped in there for safety. It takes him a few minutes to get out, but we want to give him the time to get out. We want to negotiate here. So how you doing, first of all?
Hot, but I'm doing all right.
How's the car doing?
So far, good.
How's the temperature on it?
Fine.
Fine? All right. What do you think of your competition before we even get up there? I mean, we're looking at it right now. Dodge Avenger.
Looks like a pro mod to me.
Right. So that's the amazing part. You got something that looks like a pro mod versus a street car. You guys are close. Let's figure this out. How you doing, buddy? Man, I know you're hot, man, and I apologize for dragging your car, but I wanted to do a little negotiation with you. Come up to the stage in front of everybody. Let's talk a little bit out here. All right, so we're going to go up on the stage right now. We got a lot on the line here. We got $2,000. We got some prizes to give away. These guys are going to negotiate, and then Gavin and the guys over here are going to bet on who's going to win, left or right lane. Let's get some interesting information for you, Gavin and the Instant Green guys, or ladies and gentlemen.
It's going to be exciting, Brian. I think it's going to be a close race. I think this is going to be the culmination of an entire weekend. These guys are machines.
We couldn't put this any further away from him, right? Poor guy's dying here. Well, that's part of the hot lap. You get on. You know what? You get on this side. Less of a walk over here. This is good, all right? How you doing, buddy? Step back here.
Good.
Let's look. The camera's over here. All right, no. One on one side, one on the other, unless you want to fight.
It's not over there, Brian.
No, I said right here. Right here. Right. Look. Right there. Right there. All right. First of all, 80999 class. Fastest class. Hottest cars usually. You look hot. You're stuffed in that. I've been kind of watching. We did a little mumbling through the thing, and I know it's a big process to get in and out there, but it's part of the safety side. And then you turn around on this side, and he just jumps out of the car, and he does his stuff, and it's like he's having a Sunday stroll.
Yep.
So tell me a little about your car, number one, and then we'll talk to you about your car, and let's see where this pans out. Come on closer, man. Look at that camera right there. Tell me your name.
Barry Brooks.
What do you got? Tell me about the car a little more.
It's a 1987 Pontiac Firebird, runs a small block Chevy. It's a 440 cubic inch, run all motor, no spray, no nothing.
Where are you from?
Zephyr Hills, Florida.
So you're from Florida. Where are you from?
Brandon.
Brandon, Florida? Yep. So we got two Florida guys. So we got an all Florida final. We have a North Carolina guys. So we've got some people that travel. We've had people come down from Canada. We've had people all over the country come to these races. So it comes down to a all Florida final, 80 to 999 class. We've seen both cars. Your car is obviously a tube chassis style car. Yours is a street car. I assume there's going to be some negotiation going on here. You know, first of all, I'm going to let him talk first. All right, what do you want, man?
I don't know. What are we going by? Lengths, tenths? What are we going by?
So what we're going to do is Wade up in the tower could actually do tenths. He'll drop basically be an instant.
No cheating, Wade.
Hey. Wade doesn't cheat. All right. So number one, what he'll be able to do is he'll stagger the tree. It's not a it's all an instant green still from there. We're not bracket racing here. So it's going to start off the instant green. You could negotiate tenths. He'll just knock it off. You got to watch both lights because number one, you're not going to leave on the same, but you are going to leave on the instant green. So that being said, you could leave on the rear tire. You could choose lanes. You could do whatever. What do you want?
I don't know. He's got me by probably a second, so I need about a second head start.
I don't know, man.
It's a pro mod. How slow could it be?
I don't think it's a pro mod. I think it's a.
Next year.
So you're looking for a second, one full second. Okay, let's go to you. He wants a second.
I'll put the back tire. He can put the back tire in on the beam.
He wants to put the back.
That's not even close.
You got to split this up, man. So
I haven't seen the car run.
Well, he's sitting right next.
Everybody behind me has seen me run.
Well, he's sitting right next to you, so he's beat some good people. So there might be a little bit of underdog here, but I wouldn't say it's a second. Let's split it hairs. Half a second.
He'll do it. I'll do it.
Half second. Wade, can you do that up there? Yep. So okay. So it's going to take a few seconds to set up the tree properly. So it's going to be half a second on his side on instant green. Basically going to stage. He's going to leave a half a second before you. Instant green. No, nothing. And you're going to see an instant green and go. You're going to have to chase him down and beat him. Do you think you could do it?
Yeah.
What do you think? You're going to have it or what?
It's a pro mod. He's got the better chance.
Well, you could negotiate. You were agreed on a half a second. You're good with that, right? I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Shake hands. If it's if it's half second. All right, so you agreed to half second.
All I got to say is you Florida boys from Bradenton that didn't come out that said you were, here you go, baby.
All right. What do we say here? Sign up online. Go to alloutlive.com. You could be. All right. He did it back in the day.
And I got him to lower the class to 8-0.
There you go. Right. So people ask, we adjust, we make it work. He's standing here right now. He's standing here right now. We're going to win some cash. We're going to win some prizes. Half a second. Let's set it up as fast as you can get back in that car. I know it's going to take some time. You go first. You could just kind of waltz behind him from there. I know you're going to take your time. All right, Gavin, you see what we got going on here. Who's up next? What are you going to do? And who's going to pick left or right lane?
We have got it going on. It is instant green. This is the final instant green. I've got two contestants. I introduced them before, but I'm going to introduce them again. We've got this young lady. You're proud of your pick already. You're ready to go. Your name again for the studio audience?
Kendra.
This is Kendra. Kendra, where are you from?
Coco.
She's from Cocoa Beach, Florida. She wants the left-hand lane. You're proud to have the right-hand lane. What's your name again?
My name's Jake.
This is Jake, and you are from?
Born in Fort Lauderdale.
Born in Fort Lauderdale. Now, your lane gets half a second head start. All right. And so Kendra's car has to come from behind. Do you think it's enough? Do you think he negotiated well up on that stage, or do you think he gave away?
Not too much negotiating going on, but I think I got this.
You think he got this? The winner is going to take home $100. This is the final instant green. Kendra, you've got the left-hand lane. You've got the right-hand lane. I'm going to throw it back to my good friend Steve up on the tower. Let's see how things transpire. Take it away, Steve.
All right, as we continue to wind our way down and get things squared away, we'll toss it down. Brian, one more time. Bring it on home, buddy.
Okay, guys. Once again, thank you, Orlando Speed World. Ozzy Moya, his family, Jennifer at the gate, Wade up in the tower, all the crew out here. Give a hand for these guys out here, these crews standing out here all weekend long in the rain, sitting out in those tractors, sitting out in that rain. You know, we go to tracks all over the country. There's a difference. When you take pride in your track, you take pride in your business. That's what they do around here. This track is awesome. We love it. Orlando Speed World. We're here to support the grassroots racers and the tracks around the country. Come to Orlando Speed World. This is where you want to race. This is an awesome facility. You could see that, the traction all day long. It's been spot on. It rained 3 days straight, and this thing is hooking like nobody's business. Great track, great facility. We appreciate everything they've done and the patience they've had with the weather. It's not easy doing this stuff. And these guys came in, the staff came in day after day, drive the track, went and waited, came back again. And finally, here we go. It is Sunday. It is the last class. It is 8:00 to 9:99. Here we go. This is going to be our fastest class of the weekend. And we're going to give away $2,000 plus prizes from Stifler's, Raystar, Keen's Parts, JLT, Bullseye, RJS, Fuel Lab. These guys are supplying what you see up here. So somebody, one of these guys, are going to take home all these prizes and cash. Gavin's up there, been doing a great job all day long. He does instant green. He's giving away a lot of cash. I'm sure you guys have seen this. Okay. Oh, wait. I just heard in my ear something, guys. The guys are getting in their cars right now. This is the finals. I'm going to send it right up to Steve. Steve, are we set up with this half a second in the
absolutely.
computer?
We're dialed in. The guys got down there, negotiated on the stage. They're set. It's ready. We got a little bit of a setup in the tree. We're going to have a half a second going to the Pontiac for Barry in his machine as they negotiated that just moments ago. So the timing system is going to actually, on the instant green, the Firebird will see the green first. Then it'll be Mark's opportunity in the Dodge to come chasing him down for the money. This is your championship final round in the 8-second to 9.99 class for all the money. Pontiac rolls in, and we're about set to go in just a couple of moments. All out live here in Orlando, Florida, championship final for the big money. Here we go. Well, they're away, and oh my goodness, the Dodge leaving the starting line and wheeling to the top end of the racetrack, stopping the timers. Mark Phone going to take the win. Congratulations to Mark and his Dodge Avenger racing team coming out of Braden, Florida. The big 552 cubic inch machine. And here we go to Gavin. Gavin, what are you cooking?
Uncle Mark gets it done. He's cooking with grease. You had a shot. He didn't get enough negotiating done. It was a fast half-second. Kendra, are you excited? I've got something for you all the way from Cocoa Beach. Kendra gets $5, $10, $15, $100 on behalf of Kendra. And this gentleman here, I want to thank you for coming out. I'm Gavin Jerome. Thanks for watching Instant Green.
Okay, guys. That was Instant Green. Gavin Jerome has given away tons of cash and prizes, playing along with All Out Live. It is our interactive racing game show that's played at every All Out Live. You could do this next year as well. You can go onto our website. It's alloutlive.com. Sign up for future races. There's 8 next year. And we've got, hold on a second. What? I forgot. I got to do an announcement. We need the call-out guys in the lanes right now. I'm sorry, they're yelling in my ear. They want the call-out guys in the lanes. That's the local call-outs plus the final call-out combinations that were out there for the guest racers first of them. So please get out to the lane 1 and 2, I believe, right now. We're going to finish off with the call-out. I've got my winners coming back around. We want to thank everybody again that's come out. It's been a long, long weekend. People that support All Out Live. So like I was saying before I got interrupted, go to alloutlive.com. Sign up for one of next year's races. There's 8 coming up. We're going to make our way up and down the East Coast, all the way out to Houston again. We're going to be down south in Florida at the end of the year. We're going to be up in New Jersey at ATCO. We're going to come across to Montgomery Motorsports Park. And we're going to head up to Michigan during the Woodward Dream Cruise. We're going to be partnering with RPM Magazine in a special. Tom Bellies does a big party on Friday. Thursday is going to be a test and tune set up for our race as well, and then going to go to Tom Bellies. Then we're going to do a little drag racing down there off Woodward Avenue, and Sunday is going to be All Out Live over at Lapeer Dragway. So if you get a chance, check out RPM Magazine. They're going to keep you informed of all the upcoming events and everything that's going to go along. We're going to work with the guys from Canada. It's going to be a Canada versus USA shootout coming up as well. So in the call out, sign up online right now. We're doing an open casting call as well. Send to contact at Boss One Media. If you want to be on the call out in any of our races in 2019, go to your emails, send out contact at Boss One Media, join in on the call out. We've got the winner coming up over here. It might take him a few seconds to get out of this car. So I just want to thank again everybody involved. My producer and my partner and director, Alex Pikas, has been with us all year, and I tell you, he's done a beautiful job giving you the best quality we could get. It's been a long road. We're going to work together next year as well. It's going to be fun. Gavin Jerome stepping up to host Instant Green. Vince Putnam. Ray McNew had to leave early. Ray had to catch a plane. That's what we're doing here. Everybody's last minute just to get this done for you guys. My wife, Robin. Lisa McClelland. Mike Beelan had to leave as well, too. He had to handle his business. We thank him for coming out all year long. We want to thank everybody and all the tracks that came out and helped us and support us, and we look forward to working on all the new tracks and older tracks from this year for next year. Let's get this guy up here, man. Get him out of the car. You want some cash? Step it up, because they want it. Hey, he wants the cash. So once again, let's give a quick rundown. All the sponsors, and as well, new sponsors for 2019. Thank you, Pennzoil. If you haven't made the switch, make the switch to Pennzoil. When you go to have a choice, make sure it's Pennzoil, because they support you guys. That's how it works. Stifler's Chassis. Man, they're giving away $300 to each one of these racers all year long for their chassis and suspension parts. Raystar Wheels, you haven't had a chance to check out the new lineup for 2019. They even have new Pro Stock wheels, so they've stepped it up even a further notch. They've got some beautiful, beautiful selection this year. Keen Parts. Tom Keynes was out here yesterday with the call-out. He hung around for a while. He supports the call-out. He's working with us as well in Edgewater Dragway coming up. JLT Performance. And we still have a Bullseye Turbo to give away. I've got to get a number picked out for that. We're going to give away the Bullseye Turbo with Bill Devine, RGS, Fuel Lab, all those guys. But we have our winner up here right now. Hey. Wrong one.
Thank you.
Okay. Was it worth getting out of the car? I mean, it was a little hot and a little tough. I mean, I know it was an effort, and you had to come up.
I wish I would have known what he ran close to, because I would have made it a little better.
You guys, he knew. These guys know what you ran all weekend. It really came down to a point of negotiation. Obviously, you did a better job negotiating than him. Right. He had every opportunity in the world. He agreed on a half a second. He could have held to that second, and he could have agreed to it or something there. So the ball was in his court at that particular time. I put out a half a second. He agreed. At that point, it really becomes a negotiation, and guess what? You were the better negotiator. Yep. So that being said, I want to thank you for coming out.
Thank you for putting this on.
And well, thank you very much, man. We work hard to get this done, and we appreciate all the support you guys give. But it's $2,000. That's yours, man.
Thank you.
Congratulations as well. All right, thank you guys. Stepper's Fuel Lab, Raystar Wheels, JLT. Anything you want, man. When it comes up, we're going to call you. Call in. We're going to get you hooked up for prizes. Thank you for coming to Orlando Speed World, participating in All Out Live, and thank you for being the greatest competitors on the earth, the grassroots racer, and you're just one of those two as well, man.
Thank you, Brian. I appreciate it. Had a heck of a time. Love it. You guys should have been here, man.
You should have been here, man. You really should have been here.
It rained, and it rained, and it rained. But I'm going to tell you what. Wade, he puts a track on. I'm sorry, Pete, but Wade puts a track on.
It rained money for you, buddy. There you go. Congratulations one more time. Congratulations to your team. We're going to go ahead and fire up the Nitro bike. Here we go. We got one of the fastest bikes in the country up here. Nitro, Harley Davidson. They're firing up right now. Check this out. Take it away, Steve Queen.
All right, congratulations going down there to Mark and a championship final round. All Out Live comes to a conclusion as far as the competition here today. Now we're going to do a couple of few call-outs in the staging lanes. Going to wrap this thing up in about, I'm going to say, 11 minutes. And it'll be done deal. So suit them up on the call-outs. Let's get the call-outs suited up. Suit up the call-outs and get ready to rock and roll. All right, we're going to bring up the motorcycle, that Top Fuel Harley. Preston going to take another shot at the racetrack. Right-hand lane for the Top Fuel Harley. Suit up the call-outs. Drivers, get in and bring them forward. Suit them up. Let's go. Call-outs, get to your cars. Let's suit them up and get ready to rock and roll. We're going to wrap up this day here at Orlando Speed World here on a beautiful Sunday, and we greatly appreciate you coming out. So the Harley taking off the starting line. Oh, getting up on the tire there, down to the top end. He goes through at a 7.89 at 173 mile an hour for Preston, going right down the boulevard here at Orlando Speed World. We'll do a little touch-up of the racetrack, a quick spray down the middle of the groove, get the call-outs ready, send the first pair into the water box. We're ready to rock and roll with call-outs. Got about, maybe a half dozen pairings, and that'll wrap up today's racing activity here at Orlando. If Marco wants to come to the timing tower, stop on up and see what's going on. We'll have him bring some of these call-outs to the starting line. Marco, to the timing tower, please. All right, so they should be saddled up. Just going down the groove real quick here and touching things off, and we should be ready to go here as we wrap things up on the 2018 schedule for All Out Live right here at Orlando. We greatly appreciate everybody. Certainly hope you enjoyed your racing day activity. Got some call-out action coming your way in just a couple of moments.
You're watching All Out Live. Our 2019 schedule kicks off on April 12th and 13th at the South Carolina Motorplex, on May 3rd and 4th at Montgomery Motorsports Park, May 31st through June 1st at Edgewater Sports Park, June 21st and 22nd at ATCO Dragway, August 11th at Lapeer International Dragway for the RPM Magazine Woodward Dream Cruise Special, October 4th and 5th at Houston Raceway Park, and October 18th and 19th at the South Carolina Motorplex for a call-out special event. Check out our website and Facebook pages for additional tracks as we add them to our schedule throughout the year. Buy tickets, register to race, and purchase All Out Live merchandise at alloutlive.com. Also, be sure to check out our Facebook and YouTube pages for additional videos and content. And of course, don't miss the Smack Talk on the Callouts Facebook page, the Callout TV. All Out Live is sponsored by Raystar Wheels, high-performance alloy wheels for the track and the street. Bullseye Power Turbocharger. Wild Bill Divine makes over 3,200 horsepower with a pair of Bullseye turbos. Whatever your power goals, Bullseye Power Turbos can get you there. Pennzoil, get next level performance and protection for your engine. JLT Performance, home of the JLT True Cold Air Kit. Racing Junk, the world's #1 racing and performance classifieds. Stifler's Chassis and Suspension, don't just race, dominate. Fuel Lab, unmatched innovation and fuel delivery solutions. You're watching All Out Live, the world's first live drag racing game show.
He gets down there and shuts her down. The pick-em-up truck taking the win in that call-out. We're going to the 8th mile. Next pair of call-outs. We're just going to rock and roll. Bring them forward, please. Call-outs to the front. Call-outs. Bring them to the front here. We're ready to rock and roll. Let's go. Oh, wow. It's a half a second rear tire. Oh, no, that was a heads-up deal. Well, we go down to that 8th mile, I do believe. Yep, flipping the wind light up on there. The red Camaro taking out the white one. Send them forward. Bring them forward. Call-outs. Final call. Final call. We're getting ready to wrap it up here at Speed World. Final call. We're getting ready to wrap it up. Bring them forward. I'm getting ready to close the gate, and it'll be a done deal. Bring them forward, or I'm going to close the gate. All right, here we go. Next matchup. That's heads up. It's heads up. Let's go. You want a half a second? Put it in the pit area. All right, here we go. The loose screw coming up. George Rubistello taking on that local machine right there. Staging lanes are closed. Staging lanes are closed. No more call-outs. Staging lanes are closed. Cody says so. Bang off. Whoa, hang on to that, baby. And George has got issues. Oh, man, he popped something. It's loose hanging down there. See it on the track, and I think we better check the track. Yeah, it rolled to the wall there. I'd say about 400 foot out. Rubistello getting out there, and I think he might have kicked the rods on it or maybe knocked the tranny out of it. I don't know. We'll have to check the track. Shut them off. Shut them off. Shut everything off. I'll put the reds on. Staging lanes are closed. Staging lanes are closed. It's going to be Wild Bill Devine, the Bullseye Machine, coming up. The Bullseye Machine out of Michigan. Going to line it up and just kind of run down the boulevard here. See if he can get on through there. That small block turbo deal. Staging lanes are closed. The staging lanes are closed. No more cars in the staging lanes. Staging lanes are closed. And boy, if we got oil, we're probably going to end up wrapping it up. That'd be my idea. Well, let's see if Wild Bill Devine can get down the boulevard here. That turbo machine. Got his wife out there getting him directed into the starting line, and brother, crew chief, and everything back here on the starting line, and they're going to go after it here. See if we can get her down into the low numbers. Well, we see things wrapping up here in the timing tower as Gavin's having another donut. That'll be donut number 22. 23. Well, here we go. Bang, out of the box. Oh, baby. That thing was like almost 4 wheels off the ground. He goes through and stops the timers down there. 414 at 174 mile an hour. Now we'll have to check the track. Yep. Well, George Rubistello may have brought our side-by-side stuff to an end as we've got oil in the right lane. So I think we'll just run a few singles. So if you want to do it'll be single runs. Well, it's their call. They're running the deal. If it was me, I'd pull the pin right now. Well, an extensive oil down in the right lane, so there'll be no side-by-side grudge. No side-by-side grudge. If you want to make a left lane hit, that'd be fine, but if not, put her back in the pits. No more grudges. We had a massive oil down in the right lane from the 8th mile, and that'll take over an hour to clean up. So no grudge. Staging lanes are closed. You can loop them around and send them back into the pit area. Wrap things up. Sorry, but Rubistello from New York put some New York oil down in the right lane. It'll take over an hour to clean it up, and we're not going to do that. So that's going to wrap things up. No more grudge racing. If we do anything, it might be a left lane single to the 8th mile, and that'd be a wrap. So no more grudge. Staging lanes are closed. Staging lanes are closed.
Oh, it was my absolute pleasure. I can't wait to get them edited. I started last night when I got home, so they should be good to go soon.
Thank you for all your help this weekend.
You're welcome. Merry Christmas to you.
It was a rough weekend. Yeah. It was rough.
It's just about finished up. I think I'll go out and have a cigarette. Oh, all right. Staging lanes are closed. Staging lanes are closed. No more grudge. We've got oil in the right lane, and we're going to clean that up here later. Staging lanes are closed. Couple of left lane singles, and that's going to wrap it up here tonight. Let me get my wire cutters, and I can start working on my banners. Well, I want to say one thing. We want to thank our super duty camera guy over there along the fence line. He's getting things all squared away. Camo's winding it down. Staging lanes have been closed, the last two machines, and we're going to wrap it up here at Orlando. Bill Devine to the stage, please. Bill Devine. I need the key to the cooler of Camel Man. Camel Man. I need the key to the cooler. I need a Budweiser. Weiser Bud, yeah. Huh? What happened now? Yeah, Gavin, you need to take a nap. Go take a nap. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Gavin, take a nap. Yeah, get her done. Get her done. Yep. All right, line up the GTR. We're going to wrap it up. That's going to end the day. Oh, yeah, tear it up. Tear it up. Yeah. I don't know. Did it fall on the floor? Looks like it fell on the floor, don't it? I don't trust this guy. He's from Des Moines, from Iowa, corncob country. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Good. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, easy, Sparky. Yeah, it's all coming together. Yep, couple cars. Send that GTR. That's it. Good luck. Thank you. Goodbye. Want to thank the people from Alex Television Productions for their work today, and the Motor Mania folks. So we're winding things down. Camel Man kind of eyeballing things. There goes the Minion. Yep, we're closing the gates. Things are getting wrapped up here at the Orlando Speed World on a Sunday afternoon. We appreciate you. Couple of final runs over here on the left side of the track, and that'll wrap things up.
Yeah, that's where we start our season, in April and end in November.
Staging lanes have been closed. Staging lanes are closed. This guy's not going to try and sneak through on us, is he? No way. Yep, staging lanes are closed. All right, here comes the Chevy Corvette. Yeah, Bill Devine to the stage, please. And bring your autograph pen. Bill Devine.
capture some video.
All right. So some of those call-out folks, Brian's going to still come by and do some video stuff. So if you were in the call-outs. Okay, Corvette's done. Corvette's done. We'll send out. The tire fell off that car? Yeah. A call-out announcement for what? What do you want to get? Come on, talk to me, Big Daddy. Okay. Yeah, we got some interviews going on with the call-out, so stand by. If you were involved in the call-out stuff, we'll take care of those interviews back there. Yeah, I got to reset. There we go. All right, send that Mustang. Yeah, whoa. What's that, 10:15? Hey, I was pretty close. 1071, 112 mile an hour. Yep. Staging lanes have been closed. Staging lanes have been closed. Well, I want to tell us our little mini cameraman down there, he's been doing an outstanding job. That's Barney Budweiser. He gets all sorts of stuff. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, he's got that deal cooking. Yeah. You know, Bill's pitted right over there. Bill Devine. Oh, I think he's getting in the cart. Bill Devine, come on down to the starting line. See Brian. Bill Devine. Yep. It'll be fine. It'll be fine because it's fine. Oh, wow, that kind of all rhymed. What we should have done is put. That's what we needed to do. That was just a test.
Excuse me, can Robin and them quit kissing out there?
Yeah. Hey, just because, hey, what was going on with all the smooching on the front of the tower? Huh? A little love action going on down there. Really? Was she skipping and doing the whole 9 yards? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. Yeah, look at him. He's, oh, yeah, he's happy camper. He's a happy camper. Well, here's the car we've been waiting for. Here's the car we've been waiting for because it's the last car of the day. All right. Final machine coming to the water box, and we are done today here at Orlando Speed World. Final time run of the day. Staging lanes are locked down, closed up, no more cars. Here's the final car for the late afternoon activity. Bill Devine should be coming to the starting line area. Bill Devine. Oh, there he is. I see him. Brian wants to see him jog. Huh? Well, we know that. Oh, no. I got this deal going on till 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. It'll be fine. Well, there we go. Right down the boulevard. Final time run of the day as it's going to wrap up the 2018 All-Out Live event here at an Orlando Speed World. Hey, we greatly appreciate you coming out. Thank you very much to the fine staff here at the Raceway. Did an outstanding job. We greatly appreciate you. From the entire staff of All Out Live and Orlando Speed World, we thank you. Enjoy your evening. Good night, everybody.
Bag? going to give a turbo away. Are we live? Okay, I'm here with. Wait, see his number? Isn't it beautiful? Look at that. Can you pronounce that?
I don't know. That's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
We'll try.
I'm here with Wild Bill Devine, Bullseye Power Turbochargers, bullseyepower.com. Bullseye's been on all year as a gracious sponsor. The best turbos in the world, American-made power. You saw what happened down here. Small, tiny little, what, 80, what is this?
83, yes, sir, 83s.
283 turbos on a small block Ford going down through there and killing the competition. So we've had a contest all year in conjunction with Bullseye. It's Racer Registration Sweepstakes. Every single event we've done, we've given away a turbo. We're in Orlando. We have picked a name from the online registration. That's what it takes. You have to register online and randomly chosen a name. And Bill is going to give away a Street Series Bullseye Turbo right now.
Good afternoon, Orlando Speed World. So I don't know if I can get this first part of this name. This is a real tough one, right, Brian? Yep, you heard it.
It's like Toronto, right?
Well, let's give it a shot. Richard McDonough, you won a free turbo. Richard, if you're here, you won it. Richard, if you're not here, you still won that turbo.
That's right. All you have to do is give a nice little. What's the email address over there at Bullseye?
So it'll be bill@bullseyepower.com, and if not, you go to the website. It's sales@bullseyepower.com, and anybody there, you don't even need to talk to me. They know what's going on. They're all watching. They'll take care of you like you're one of their newborn children.
Yeah, they'll adjust it. They'll make it right. They're going to give you the turbo that works with your combinations. This isn't a generic turbo. This is a billet series Bullseye turbocharger. You can make up to how much horsepower with this?
That turbo on any given small block is probably capable of 9 to 1,000 horsepower, maybe 1,200 if they're going to run some good fuel.
So there you go. We'll let them go through there. So, as the noise stops, there we go. So once again, I want to personally thank you, sir. Thank you for working with us all year, and we look forward to possibly working in 2019 with Bullseye Power Turbo. It's been an honor to watch you race all year, and it's been an honor to work with you. We've known each other for a very long time. We used to race together. Bill and Bullseye Power have stepped up, and they do something for you racers. They give back. Support them. Go to bullseyepower.com. When you make a choice on a turbo, see what they got. Choose Bullseye Power. Thanks, Bill Devine. Thanks for everybody at Bullseye. Dave, everybody, thank you guys all year long, man. You guys are the best. Once again, give Bill a call. Thanks, guys. And we're good.